What up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Man, we had a great time yesterday. I loved all you guys coming in the live. You guys all rock. Got another donation. Again, shout out to Dwarf Noah. She given us $50 on the buymeacoffee.com. Hooking it up, guys. Thank you, thank you. There it is. Boom. He wants some fireballs and Modelo's. So if you guys get on here, you guys can tell me what you want, and I will get it. I'll probably get that maybe for tomorrow. So shout out again, Dwarf Noah. You guys all rock. Again, like I said yesterday, we got the best fans in the world. I would have fucking stopped doing this a long time ago without you guys supporting the channel, pushing for it. All right, that's the buymeacoffee.com. Dwarf Noah wants some fireballs and Modelo's. We'll get that again probably tomorrow or maybe later today. We'll see. I was actually looking at some fireballs the other day. I'll get one of those packs of them. They get those packs of fireballs real cheap. Hey, Colombian, how you doing? Also, don't forget to check the Discord. Oh, wait, I wanted to do the Discord differently. Oh, shit. No. Where is it? There we go. I remember I got to copy that Discord link a little differently. How you doing, everybody? There we go. That's the Discord. Sweet. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe. Alex, Nomids, Clara, Cannabis Soul, Grant, Colombian, Dank. How's everybody doing? You guys all rock. You guys are up early, on early. Man, you guys are getting, look at that. 10 people watching, 5 thumbs up, and we just started in 2 minutes, guys. You guys all are the best, I tell you. All right, guys, we are we are smoking some lemonade here. This is some nice stuff. We also got some casual extracts we'll be opening probably next day or two. We got some of the sour sage, and we also got the super lemon scotty. So we got some of these to be smoking on as we go, guys. We also got some water here, doing some Hydro-Damarines. And again, thank you guys. If you guys want to if you guys want to check out the Discord, guys. If you guys want to ever talk to me off screen, I also do a lot of posting of pics. You guys can also post your pics and stuff in Discord so I can check them all out. Flowers, food, glass, you name it. We have a good time there when I'm not live here. And again, if you guys want to donate, it's the buymeacoffee.com. And we got this going right here. We got the Metatron out. Let me see if I can move this over. Yeah, we got the Metatron out. This is probably the last day for this sesh. So let's get our dabs going, guys. Get your nails out, loaded bowls, short joints, roll turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready, whatever you like to do, guys. It is going to be Hydro-Damarine time, Lemonati style. Yeah, Grant, this is decent. This shit is all $15 out the door. This casual's the same price, but the other day I was doing the peanut butter burger and I didn't like it a whole lot, so I'm gonna have to open up one of these other ones maybe later today or something. All right, guys, here we go, guys. Get your nails hot, loaded bowls, short joints, ribbons, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. We're the highest, best live stream in the world with the best fans in the world. All right, let's do it, guys. Yeah, I had so much fun yesterday. Everybody getting on here, it makes it so much more fun. I could bounce ideas off. We could go through topics. I could hear different people's opinions. We had so much fun doing that. So anytime, guys. I'm glad we got Dwarf Noah finally on. Longtime fan, longtime friend from the Secret Sesh. So we got to make his donation happen. Like I said, probably by tomorrow. Maybe we'll get a couple of them. He donated $50, so shout out to him. All right, guys, load your balls, short joints, roll bunch, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready, whatever you like to do, guys. Ooh, I got that sun on my back. It's going to be a little warmer today, but it's definitely cooler than it was this last weekend. It was all the way up in the almost 90 degrees out here, and that's hot as hell for out here, guys. Yeah, we got Colombian over here on Twitch. We got Colombian over here on YouTube. All right, guys. Load your bowls, short joints, red buns. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers. Pour your shots. Get your dabs ready. It's the first dab of the day. Cheers.
Push the sun through, don't let the moon intrude. Got the rays hit like nude, no it was here. Don't worry, it's here. There's not a door closed, no reason to see no reason to be no warner.
Holy shit. Damn. Toothaches suck, Grant. Woo. That one got me good. Yeah, we do. I don't know where Mark is, Clara. Mark's usually on here. We'll see if we get Mark on here. Everybody else is. We're kicking off the day right. That's for damn sure. Yeah, Grant taking a couple perkies. Alex, that perked Alex up. As soon as Alex heard that, he goes, ooh. I still got my, what is it, Trembolol or whatever that stuff is from Mexico. Woo. Did it help? It always sucks, toothaches. You gotta always, make sure you get that taken care of. Shambhala. Trembala. Ooh, that first one got me going, guys. I feel so good. First dab of the day. Hell yeah, Grant. Is it still hurting? Or are you good? Sometimes if you ever had like a toothache and then it just kind of goes away and then you go to the dentist, and they're like, everything's fine. You're like, well, why did it hurt briefly for a day? Yeah, you like this rig? This rig is not the best functioning rig, I would say, but it looks cool. I see why he didn't do it because it mainly goes up through the middle. A lot of his rigs, I wish I had some of my other rigs, he forces the smoke to go down to the bottom and then up through the perk. I'm kind of wondering. Oh, he must have all these pinched off somehow. I'd have to figure out. This rig's a very confusing rig because the smoke goes in here into this, and I think it has to go down to the perk at the bottom and then up through here. So I assume all these are closed off, so it can't go into the middle, or maybe it can go in the middle, but it can't go into the middle because there's one extra cube inside. I'll try Tylenol, Advil. Yeah, I try not to take pain medicine unless I need it because I learned, when you ever have issues, and you really need it, you want to make sure you have it. uh, Especially out here in California, because like I remember when I had my neck injury and I had to get my disc, my plate, and when I kind of basically blew out my disc in my neck, they only gave me like pain meds for like 6 days, maybe, if that. And so then you're just screwed, and they're like, "We can't give you any more," and it hurt well after 6 days, so and there was other issues where I had that. Same thing with my nose. I think when I had my nose surgery for my septum, they only gave me, like, pain meds for, like, 3 or 4 days. It was crazy. Use coconut oil, brush your teeth. Coconut oil absorbs bacteria, sterilizes the mouth. How'd you break your neck, Clara? I think I told that before, but I was at one of my illegal labs, and I was working there, and I ran the lab by myself. So I would do I would run the BHO system. We had a big Bogart BHO system, and then I did the filtration of it. Then I ran it through a short path, and I did it all myself. And I sometimes would have a packer there to help pack the tubes, but this day I was by myself because he already had all the tubes packed. So sometimes he would get there early and just we had a ton of tubes. I mean, hundreds of tubes. And so they were all 6 by 60, maybe 6 by 72, somewhere around there. 6 by 60. I think it was 6 by 60. And on the Bogart system, it has a big chamber at the bottom that stands, I don't know, about 2, 3 feet tall. And then you put these giant columns on it. And these columns weigh a lot with the weed in it. And then they have a top on it with a bracket, and then it has its own gauge on top and everything. So it's pretty heavy. I don't know, 70 pounds maybe. And it gets heavier as you run it. So after I ran the system, because you have butane, usually still a little butane in the material. So it's even heavier after you run it. And I have 4 of them on top of this, my Bogart system. I had 4, and I took off the bottom clamps of all of them, and I shouldn't have did it, and I turned around, I took off the bottom clamp, and I turned around to set the clamp down, and sometimes the material then will expand and push the column off it, and that's what it I assume happened. But I turned and I set the clamp down, and the column fell and hit me in the back of the neck, and it sent me down to my knees. I almost passed out, and I was down on my knees, and I was just dazed, and I was like, "I need, like, 911." It was like an emergency situation, and I sat there for a minute, and I toughed it out, and I, finished the day, and then for about a month, my neck was really hurting me, and, I couldn't move it, and I just thought I had a kink in my neck, and then, I went up to San Francisco. I had to do a sesh with, Future 420, and my neck was killing me, and, so I was learning some stuff up there. I forget, chromatography, I believe he was teaching us. And so I got up there and did that. And then when I came back, half my body went numb from my right side down, went numb. And I thought I pinched a nerve stretching. And so my neck was hurting. So then I went to a chiropractor, and my chiropractor I told him what was happening. My body was numb, and he pulled out like a spur that looked like, from like a cowboy, on the back of his boot. And he runs it down my side, and he goes, "You feel that?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "That ain't good. You got to go to the doctor." And I go, "Well, that probably isn't very sharp." I mean, I felt the pressure, and he put it on my other side, and it was really sharp. It was like needles. And I go, "Ah." And he goes, "You can't feel anything. It's a major issue." So then I ended up going to the emergency room. They did like an MRI, CAT scan, whatever, and, they saw that my C3, C4 disc was pretty much completely gone. So when they looked through it, they're supposed to have a hole in between each disc, and mine was pretty much gone. It pretty much blew out my whole disc, and so they put me in for emergency surgery. So then, Monday morning, I ended up getting emergency neck surgery. I had to get a donor disc in my neck, and I had a titanium plate and 4 screws put in. And then I got let out Wednesday, and I was back at my lab Thursday. They told me I was supposed to take like 3 to 6 months off, but I couldn't because I was the only one who ran that lab, so I had to be back there quick because I was running it was a big lab for a big grow, and they had a lot of, people who loaded pens and did all this other shit. So I ended up having 3 helpers there, and I just started pointing at shit because I wasn't even allowed to lift like 3 pounds. And so I would just point and tell people what to do, but, yeah, I basically, got hit in the back of the neck with a giant material column. And I got hit right where the fucking clamp was. And when I was actually at the doctor, they said it looks like they said they wanted to know how it happened. I said, "I didn't know." And they kept thinking I got pistol whipped. The doctor said, It looks like I seen this before when somebody gets pistol whipped with the back of the pistol hit you in the back of the neck." And I go, "No." And I go, "But it basically was that." I didn't tell him what actually happened, but yeah, that basically was that. Because that clamp sticks out about maybe an inch, came down, doosh, right into it. Ugh. I don't even like retelling the story, guys. It fucking cringes me. All right, guys, get your nails hot, loaded bowl, short joints, red ones, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots. And then 2 years before that happened, I had surgery on my nose for a deviated septum. As you guys can tell, that's why I use nose spray and stuff. I'm very congested, and my nose doesn't work out really good. So, what story? I just missed it. You're gonna have to rewind it, Mark. uh, you're funny. Hey, Mark's here. It's all good. I mean, it ain't all good. I ended up. Oh, I also the other thing I had an issue with is I knew I had to go to the doctor emergency because I threw my skateboard down. I used to skateboard and and Seb would ride his bike, and I threw it down. And I kept falling off my skateboard. I started losing my balance, and I just started like my body just started falling apart. But thank God when I got there and I had the neck surgery, I got my balance and everything back. But the one thing I didn't get back was my numbness. I'm still numb on the right side of my body. Yeah. From my right side, from about here to the middle of my chest, straight down, completely numb. I feel pressure, I can't feel heat. Hey, guys. Hey, Mark, how you doing?
What's up, man?
Good morning. Uh, how'd you sleep?
How's it going, everyone?
Yeah, dang, makes my neck hurt. Yeah, I got pics. I think I don't know if I posted them in the Discord. I might have. I got pics when I just got out of the hospital. They put me in a golf cart and I have my neck brace on and my neck's all bandaged up. And then like literally a few weeks later, we had an 80s festival. So I go to the 80s festival and I would take my neck brace off every now and then. And you could just see this band-aid around my neck and everybody thought it, and then it would be like bloody and it looked weird. People would always be staring like it looks like somebody stabbed me in my neck. Because what happens is when they put that plate and the bone in, they go through the front of your neck. So they cut me here. So I had a big cut across the front of my neck.
Damn.
Good morning, Big Perm. I said, why don't you go through the back? They said it's easier. I don't. If you say so. I had one of the best neck surgeons, though. He was the one who worked on Christopher Reeve.
All right. Well, oh, yeah.
He said he basically had almost the same thing, except he ended up paralyzed from the neck down. He said technology came a long way, and they're a lot better nowadays with it, too, though. Yeah, no shit. No, that was reverse cowgirl style surgery, Dink. Doggy style surgery.
I'll make me a coffee. Be right back.
Morning, Big Perm, Braden. All right, everybody. I am having the lemon knot tea, drinking some water, staying high and hydrated. Yesterday was such a fun session with everybody, talking to everybody, getting everybody's opinion, different topics. Made the live fly by. All right, everybody. I'm almost at temperature.
Yeah, that conversation got a little wild.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. Hell yeah, Claire.
It seems that guy Darth, whatever, he's just angry. He just seems like an angry guy. I mean, anyone that can take personal offense by Kevin Smith and not know the guy personally, I don't know. It's Kevin Smith.
Yeah, I mean, I guess some people like and don't like it. I mean, that's how everybody is.
Yeah, yeah. But I wouldn't take it personally offensive, or personal offense to it. Maybe if he was like an asshole to me for no reason,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Good old
The
Kevin
guy just
Smith.
seemed, the guy seemed angry.
He's a big grower, though. Hell
Okay,
yeah.
maybe you should talk about what he grows.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, everybody has an opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
Bong
It's
rip dank.
it's just, we're all trying to have a good time and smoke and everything, and he just seemed like an angry guy.
Yeah. All right. Let's do a dab. You
Yeah,
like Kevin Smith though, right?
yeah. I mean, his latest movies haven't been that great,
I don't think, yeah. Well, that could be a reason. Maybe he doesn't like any of his movies. That's a good reason not to like somebody.
Well, then, like,
Some of his
if
movies
I
are
don't
pretty
like
bad.
their
Honestly, I don't like
movies,
a lot. I don't like a
I'm
lot of
not
his
gonna.
movies.
If I don't like their movies, I'm not gonna really have an opinion on them one way or another. Like,
Maybe he watches his Smodcast.
I
I
don't
used to
know.
watch it all the time. Mark Carmen. That other guy does voices so fucking well on that show. I used to watch it and I love it because every now and then they would do the dude from Comic Book Men would he draws. I don't know if you ever I used to watch Comic Book Men. That was where they do a show at his comic book store in New Jersey. And one of the guys is
Yeah,
a great artist. The manager, he's a great artist, and he would draw comic books. And every now and then he would draw a comic book and bring it and give it to the Smodcast guys, and it'd be like a crossover, like Green Hornet meets Batman or something like that. And Mark Harmon would do the voices, and then Kevin Smith would do a couple voices. It was I always liked that. I like Comic Book Men. I saw every fucking episode of that show.
Dude, Convict Man is a great show. It is like, yeah, it's one of those shows that I felt like was aimed toward, you know.
Yeah. I loved everybody on it. And you got to see the characters. That one dude, the dude who has the big beard and the long hair, he was
Yeah,
uh
tell him Steve Dave. That was him, right? The
yeah,
Steve, tell him Steve Dave.
he worked with him. He part of I think he was let me think about this after this dab.
He was in
He
a
like
couple of movies.
well, I was gonna say he was supposed to be he was like I think was he the guy who's supposed to be the clerk in Clerks? I think he's supposed to be the guy behind the register. Am I right?
Brian O'Halloran.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let me think about
like he's
that.
not in the show. He made an appearance on the show.
No. Nanny, what I'm saying is the guy with the beard and stuff is the actual guy he based that character on, I believe. Because
Oh, okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
think him and him worked at a video store, clerk store, and
I think
that's if I recall. I could be wrong.
I think he was supposed to be uh shit.
The
What's
other
his
guy?
name?
Yeah, the other guy, the skinny guy who goofs off, right? Who was at the
Yeah,
video
yeah,
store.
yeah. He was supposed to. He was Randall, and Kevin Smith was the clerk.
Yeah, that's right. Because he worked in the video store.
Yeah.
Hope I didn't get what my kid had. How long till all movies are AI or China decides to make Marvel movies AI? Well, that's funny you say that, but did I heard Trump's putting tariffs on overseas movies. And so a lot of our movies probably won't get sent overseas because of tariffs. And we're probably not going to get a lot of movies from overseas because of tariffs. So you're going to probably see a lot more movies being done overseas now because if they're not getting like our Marvel movies, they might start making their own Marvel movies over there.
Yeah, like the thing about it is, like, you guys, no one realizes how many movies are made overseas. How many of these movies are actually like the latest Dread movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't made in America. That was it's actually considered a foreign film because it was shot in, like, I think it was like I don't remember where it was shot, like South Africa or something. There's a lot of movies out there that you think are American, but no, they're considered foreign films.
Well, I like I told you guys, I used to do acting and stuff, background and stuff, and I talked to a lot of guys who did movies. I mainly did TV shows, but a lot of the movies are made over, even up in Canada, and they do it because they could get around the uh, what's it called?
Fees, permits,
No, 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 no. Uh, You know, when they
labor
force
laws.
when they yeah, like labor laws, yeah, because they force you to have certain amount of, like, this actors and that actors, and so they'll go to different countries, like, especially Canada. Canada, I hear, is a lot cheaper to film in. So, it just makes it cheaper them to film at Canada, Australia,
Really,
stuff
it's
like that.
whatever space has more room. Whatever
Mm.
space has whatever country has the most room for the film shoot. And like, if there's a lot of country land, if there's a lot of then they're gonna. If there's a lot of open area, wilderness,
Well, I
open
mean, I
field.
know in Calif or in the United States, they have the SAG and after. Oh, union, that's what I meant to say, union. And so SAG and after, they force you to have like 50% of the actors be SAG and after. So like if you're filming in like Georgia, you have to fly like me out to fucking Georgia to be a background actor. And a lot of these background actors, this one guy did it for like Fast and the Furious, and they flew him out to Hawaii, and he was out in Hawaii for like 6 months in a hotel. And they said, "You would just chill in the hotel, and every now and then they'd say, 'You gotta get on set,' and then you'd have to leave for a little bit." He goes, "It was just a fucking vacation." I was like, "That sounds nice."
It's like just like as an extra.
Yeah, yeah, just as an extra. But yeah, you gotta be SAG and after union, because see, I'm an extra, but I'm also union SAG and after. So, once you're that, they have to use you as background too. So
Hey, while we're
50%.
talking about movies,
Oh, The Hook. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, "We gotta get that open."
yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm going to get this taken care of. Let's do another dab first.
Yeah, yeah, I was in no rush, but yeah. But yeah, so like
We've been promising it for a few days now.
yeah, no kidding. All the Hook fans are on the edge of their seats. Um, what was I gonna say? So yeah, so like if it's in Hawaii, they have to fly 50% of us from California out there, and then they'll other 50% they'll hire locals. So that's usually how it's done.
Yeah, Clara, Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock, they're both Canadian, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So those all being filmed in Canada, which is funny because like Ryan Reynolds is Canadian,
I also think that other movie with was it
but she
Ryan?
had to pretend they had to pretend to be married or something so she
Yeah.
can keep her green card.
Oh yeah, Dank's got some cards to open too. Dank hit it big last time.
Yeah, yeah.
That Wade Boggs. What was I gonna say? Got me all confused. Oh, what was that movie where the guy wasn't it Ryan Reynolds where he worked in like Costco or something?
Yeah, it was based on like a supermarket
Yeah, and he was trying
employee
to
of the
be the
month.
employee of the month. That one
Dane Cook.
I think that might have been filmed in Canada too.
That was Dane Cook.
Dane Cook. I always get them confused. They back in the day they used to look almost identical.
Oh man, don't say that to them their faces, but especially but yeah, Ryan Reynolds was in Waiting,
Yes, he was. Waiting was great.
and Dane Cook was in, which is pretty much Waiting version of.
Yeah.
What's going on?
How you doing, Dank?
But to be fair,
Not too bad.
Waiting happened because
Oh
Office Space happened.
shit. Oh damn, that's a big one. Look for the autograph. Does it say autograph?
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff in this one. I opened one last night that was similar, and I pulled Patrick Mahomes, and it's got a piece of a jersey on it. I think it's worth a couple $100.
Damn, hell yeah. That's cool. Let's do this dab, and then we'll get the Hook ones open.
Shirt's collared.
Hook. Best part of Hook was when they got the oh, that is sick.
This is the one I opened yesterday.
Hell yeah. Let's see that. Let's see that. You got that one card?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes. I always like when they do jerseys and shit like that.
You could like feel it because like when you open the box, there's so many packs in there, and the one pack was like thick compared to the rest, and I'm like, oh, there's something in here, you know. And then so like, look how thick this card is.
Holy shit! Yeah, you gotta be. That is sick. Does it say what game or anything?
Says
Looks like
Mahomes
yeah.
earned his 10th AFC Offensive Player of the Week selection during the 2023 campaign, honored for his Week 12 effort at Las Vegas.
Huh.
So I think it's from Week 12 of 2023 when they played in Las Vegas.
Hell yeah.
Later,
All right,
Claire.
Clara, have a good day. All right, that's sick. Dab time. Loaded ball, short, John Trouble. Let's turn on your vaporizers. Pour beers, pour shots. Get your dabs ready. We got the Metatron rig out here. Gonna open some packs. I'll switch you guys over to the main screen before you open it, okay? That way I can see you better.
And there also was this one too, this holographic Jalen Hurts.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's really cool. I can see the reflection.
Mm-hmm.
I overheated this now. Give me a sec. All right, get your dabs ready. Here we go, guys. Cheers, everybody.
Sometimes I think it'd be better to go back to an E now.
Back to an E now.
Yeah. Turn off. Better here. Go. Here we go. Directed by Steven Spielberg. Came out in 1991. It was made by the Talks Company. Has 8 glossy cards and 1 sticker.
Nice.
All right.
Remember those stickers where you could collect them all and put them together and make like a big picture?
Yeah. All right.
Big perm, dab it on some gummies and grape gasoline.
Like the back of these cards are interesting. Like, like a hand drawn.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I wonder if that turns into a picture. Like if they pair up.
I mean,
are they different on each one?
They are different. They do look different.
Huh.
But
maybe.
Yeah, I wonder.
As I just said that, and you pull, and they're like, "This is what this does." All right, let's see it. Oh,
this is the sticker.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Robin Williams, R.I.P. baby. That definitely turns into something.
Back, so it's definitely, yeah, it's definitely supposed
that
to.
Probably says hook. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the hook thing because that's definitely a part of the hook.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What?
Man.
He's opening up a pack of hook cards from the movie. All right, that was a good one. That was a sticker, huh?
Yep. Seeing the child within. That's when they all start realizing it's him. There you are, Peter. Right.
That was a good one. Was that when he finally turned into Pan?
Yeah, that was like right before when they're figuring out, hey, like they're trying to like
Oh no, that's when he first got there,
unwrinkle
and they were,
him.
yeah,
They're
and
trying to
Tinker,
unwrinkle him. They're like trying
yeah,
to flatten out his skin.
yeah,
Like he's like because he's got a wrinkly, so they're trying to flatten out, trying to see him again.
yeah,
Trying
because
to
Tinkerbell says that's Pan, and they say no, it ain't, and then that's when they're trying to say, oh, yeah, I remember that. That was right at the beginning. He didn't know what was going on.
then this guy, Thudbutt is his name. He's the one that first he's like, there you are, Peter. And then bam, everyone starts running over. It was a great scene. Great
Yeah,
scene.
that is a good scene.
Another funny scene when he's first arriving. Kill the lawyer. That is hilarious. I'm sure a lawyer, there's an attorney out there that would love to have this card.
Yeah,
They frame it and put it in the office.
that is a good one. I loved the magic of that. That was such a great, fun movie. Me and my buddy had it, and we'd go over to his house and just watch it over and over and over again.
Yeah. Like Steven Spielberg was the perfect person to make that movie.
Smoking on some banana punch flower. Swooping down to danger.
Yeah, he's going in for the attack.
And what, that was Dustin Hoffman, right? That played Hook.
Yeah, and
What a
I didn't
fucking
realize
Hook.
that was Dustin Hoffman
I
until
didn't.
like a couple years later. When it came out, I was young. I was like
Yeah, I
5
was
years
gonna
old.
say I didn't realize it till I was a little older for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, Dustin Hoffman was great.
Yeah,
Like he was. That's when they knew how to cast villains.
yeah.
Knew how to cast villains. That was a good time.
Wendy.
Small hope for the hopeless.
Is that Wendy? Or no, is that
Yeah,
his daughter? Or is that his daughter?
that's his daughter.
Yeah, that's his
She's
daughter.
telling a story or something. I don't know what she's doing.
You know, the baseball scene in this one reminded me of the baseball scene in Little Monsters. Bam. Home run, Jack. Home run, Jack. Go home, Jack.
They're asking her what a mother is. The slave kids aboard the Jolly Roger ask Maggie what a mother is.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember
Yeah.
any slave kids
I don't remember that.
on the ship?
Mandela effect.
Well, see, this is one thing that they release things long before the movie does.
You think it was a
And
deleted scene, possibly?
They'll keep working on the movie until they ship the film canisters, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll even go, I guess so they probably thought this storyline was a little too dark. You know, slave kids on a pirate ship.
Right.
So they probably cut it before the movie was released. It was probably a storyline that they cut. And I have it on a card.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They cut the slave kids out and put the chemtrails in.
Yeah, I don't remember. That doesn't sound good at all anyway.
That's what it says on the back.
That sounds... that's crazy.
I don't know if anyone can read that, but
Yeah, I see the slave kids. That's funny.
yeah, the slave kids aboard the Jolly Roger. Like, yeah. So that card might be worth something to someone. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, bud.
It's like it shows a deleted scene.
Yeah.
Those were deleted scenes were a big deal back in the day because we didn't have DVD to have like all the special edition bonus features.
Hey, Noah, thanks again for that donation. I seen you wanted the Fireballs and Modelos. So I'm going to probably try to soup that either tonight or tomorrow, and I'll shoot a vid for you. You should definitely come on.
Yeah,
We should
that.
definitely do a video together when I get it. That'll be fun.
I was wondering if you saw that, Nick. I wanted to say something, but you never saw. He.
Yeah. I was faded. I got pretty faded, but I
Quick.
All right, I continue.
Well, was Peter afraid to fly? So when he's on the plane, his son
fucking
throwing the baseball.
getting
No, I'd be pissed off too. If I
it's
was
dangerous.
if I was a flight attendant, I would have said something. If I was anyone that was like, "Hey, quit that with the fucking baseball. It's a long flight."
Right.
Starts banging against the plane window.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like, "What? This is not going to break." And yeah, it's a really funny scene. But yeah, the kid pisses me off in this one.
Yeah.
All right. When Peter dresses up as a pirate,
Oh
he has
yeah.
to be guys. Is that the when he just gets there?
Yeah.
Like I can see like on the back of the cars, it has like it's a map. It's definitely a map, and this is kind of making me want to look for more cards, like more decks, so I can complete
Yeah,
the
no
map.
kidding.
What if it's a treasure map and I can find a buried treasure somewhere? You never know. The banquet.
Hell yeah.
When they're at the banquet and Wendy starts to feel faint because I guess she has telekinetic powers or something, or telepathic powers.
Yeah. R.I.P. Robin, man. That dude, every movie he did was awesome.
Maggie Smith is Wendy. She was good. She's a great actress.
Robin Williams, I heard nothing but good things he did for people. He helped so many people.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. This pan's no pansy.
Yeah.
I like how they cut out the tights that he's wearing.
Thank God.
Legs.
They got it just before his moose
His
knuckle.
tights were shown. Oh, see. This pan's no pansy.
Well, at least he's kind of got like shorts on or something.
I don't know what that is. Are those bare legs? No, he's hairier than that.
No. He's got tights on, but I mean, at least he's got shorts on.
Yeah. Pan's no pansy.
Yeah. You know what I hated about Robin Williams? I loved him in Aladdin, and I hated when they got rid of him. For was it for the second one? And you could tell the difference. And then they brought him back, I believe, for the third one or something like that. But
you know what? Hot take. I kind of liked the genie in the second movie, but I'm a Simpsons fan.
Yeah.
And that was the voice of Homer Simpson. So
I remember as a kid, that was the one time I realized I like Robin Williams, and I didn't really. I was like, why did they ruined it?
Well, it's a made-for-TV movie. They're lucky to get him back for the third one.
Right. That was better.
They originally had David Bowie, and then he turned it down, and then that's how Robin Williams got it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
For
Hook. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, hang on. I got every time I open up a card, I put it on the shelf. I have a lunchbox full of cards.
But yeah, Noah, thanks again for the donation, bud. Got it. Shido got it. $50. He's going to be getting it sent over to me. Once I get it, I'll swoop it. We'll get some fireballs and Modelos. That'll probably get me good for a few videos. I want to make sure I want to make sure I get you in them too. So.
He's a badass for that.
Yeah,
he really
buddy.
is.
Yeah, buddy. Is it dab time? Dab o'clock?
I guess I already went. I got this 3-pack.
Oh yeah.
Batman Forever cards.
Hell yeah. That'll be a good one.
I got this one I'm holding on to.
Hell yeah. That's a good one. Homer Simpson.
Fabulous cards. One lousy sticker. And I got these. I gotta rearrange them. But shit,
Nice.
higher set.
Yeah,
There
I
you
know.
go. You need to send that away and have it graded.
That's crazy.
And gotta get this order. But a little higher set.
Nice.
Dinosaurs attack.
I'm looking everywhere for Mars Attacks, but
God, that was a fucking great movie.
yeah, based off the cards. And the same guys that did that did Dinosaurs Attack.
Interesting. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So I'm looking at
fucking The Simpsons go away, that will suck. Everybody, that's a classic lunchbox.
I love the classic Simpsons lunchbox. I'm looking for the thermos. But yeah, The Simpsons has been on so long. What they need to do is just end it with another movie.
Yeah.
They need another movie. The Simpsons game was great. The Simpsons Hit and Run was amazing. The Simpsons game on the 360 and PS3, that was all right. But the Simpsons Hit and Run, they need to remaster that shit.
Hit and Run, that was a fun game. That was a very,
They really
very
need
fun
to
game.
remaster it. They did one that was like a Crazy Taxi too. That was all right, but
No, the Hit and Run where you got to drive all over the Sat town and do shit. That was
it
fun.
was like GTA, but in Springfield.
So, that took a while to beat, I remember. The last mission was a tough. I remember you had to like drive all over the town.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
also got these cars.
I like the original. Remember the Simpson game in the arcade, the 4-person? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Bonus hologram.
Yeah. These are the early 90s Marvel cards.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Oh yeah. All right,
But I
everybody.
need to go I need to go to like a I miss like please over here you call them antique stores.
Right.
But out east they're called flea markets. And I miss going to a good flea market.
Well, a flea market, isn't that a big outdoor thing, tent with a whole bunch of little shops?
You call those swap meets.
Uh-huh. All right.
Yeah,
I
flea
remember
markets.
in Florida. In Florida, when I lived in Florida, they had a ton of them. They called them flea markets in Florida, I'm pretty sure. That's where I'd get my butterfly knives and shit. You get butterfly knives, you'd get like throwing stars and
Yeah, I got most of my blade collection is because of flea markets. But
yeah,
no shit, yeah, like it really just depends on where you're from.
Cheers, guys. Modelo. I'm gonna get some Modelo and fireballs for Noah. I was actually looking at fireballs when I was at the store. Last time I had my fireballs. You can never go wrong with the devil, dude. Last time I had fireballs was in Catalina. So I go to Catalina, me, the wife, and the kid, and I got a bottle of Fireball, and I got a bottle of Jameson, just regular size, but enough, And so I drink the whole bottle of Jameson, and I'm like, well, I still need some more. And so then I drank the whole bottle of fucking Fireball, and then I was just gone to the wind, and it was just ruined my whole vacation.
That doesn't count.
Fireball will get you.
Yeah, I should have just. I've I try to stick to mainly beer. I do shots. I'll do shots and shit every now and then. I'll get the Fireball for you, but I've been trying to stick back to beer. But I'm gonna be probably drinking a lot on the cruise ship. I doubt I'll be drinking beer on the cruise ship. Although I got unlimited. That's so sick.
Ever since Goldschlager, I can't have any
Yep.
alcohol that's like
I know.
cinnamon
I know
flavored.
the feeling. I know the feeling. I have a tough time with it too. Same reason.
Fucking, yeah, I tried Goldschlager. I didn't get drunk, but I sure did get sick.
Yeah.
I drank half a bottle, didn't get drunk, but I threw up though. I sure did throw up, and it was pretty.
Well, see, I used to go in Dayton, Ohio. They had this club, and it was 18 and up. And so, if you were under 21, they put these black X's on your hand, and then if
Yeah.
you're over, you got a wristband or something like that. And my buddy was over, and I was under, and so he would get extra shot of Goldschlager and then pass it to me, and I'd have to shoot it real quick because I'm gonna be drinking a beer because you got these giant X's on your hand. So the whole night, like I'd have like, 12, 14, I don't even know how many. I just keep pounding these fucking shots of Goldschlager. And I got so fucking sick. And for like ever, I couldn't smell or anything that like cinnamon. I remember it was like not too long later, I was in an elevator in Las Vegas. And I hop in, and this guy hops in, and he has a drink in his hand, and he's just talking and talking and talking, and he's chewing big red gum, and I could smell it in the air. And my mouth starts getting wet, and the door opens, and he's talking to me. I said, "Dude, get off the elevator now. I'm gonna vomit." And I go, "I can't handle the smell of that your gum or whatever I said." And he just looked at me weird and he stormed off because he wanted to like sit there and chit chat. It was just like,
When that reaction happens, your saliva glands start doing that.
yeah.
So yeah, there's an enzyme in your saliva that keeps you from throwing up. So you got to swallow that.
Well, I had no choice but to swallow it, but it gets so bad, your whole mouth starts filling up.
Yeah.
Wow. I was like,
It's,
it was funny. I felt fine, and then he starts talking to me, and I started getting sick. It was like I went from being totally fine to not feeling so good. All right, guys, let me grab some more water real quick. Hold on one sec.
yeah. I want to open these up. I got these in Roswell, New Mexico. On the way, moving on the way on here, we had to make some stops. It was me and the oldest and our two cats, and I was like, let's make a road trip out of it because all they've seen is fucking Arkansas, a little bit of Missouri and Texas. That's not much. So yeah, we went on a nice little road trip. Went to Roswell, saw these, and I was like, I'm picking them up from Alien Zone.
Nice.
Hey, remember Roswell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, right? Yeah, yeah. He got to meet his real. They got to meet your real family. He met your real family. Yeah, yeah. All right. Have fun at school. Love you. Don't shoot your pants or anything.
Let me know if you're going to open that dank. I want to see it.
Yeah, I'll bust it out right now.
All right.
Let's see what we got.
Why are you so close? Can you turn your phone sideways? Maybe that'll fix it.
Every time I do it, it puts me upside down. I don't know what the deal is.
It is. I don't know. It's really close. It's kind of like
Hold on, let me
those videos you see of people in court.
Why does it do that? Maybe I'll have to just stick with this one. Why does it zoom in that much? That's so weird.
Maybe it's shocking because he is screen and it's just we're looking at the three parts.
Interesting. All right, I'll go.
At least he's not
Yeah.
look at.
Get a 100K card one time. That'd be sick. Whoa, that's all they get? Damn.
There's
They
six
give
packs.
you this giant box.
It's like a bag of legs.
Yeah, right.
That's sick. Hell yeah. Any fatties in there?
That's what I was feeling for. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna open this one first to see what happens.
What was some of the stuff you could have got? I forgot. Oh, there it is. Emerald. Ultra rare bronze. Interesting. Okay.
Hopefully, we find a rookie card with an autograph.
Yeah, see, so that could be in there. That ain't going to be thick. Do you ever notice when you do some of these card pulls, they shuffle them so they get the big one at the back? It's interesting how they always know that like the third one or something's it or something.
No,
They
I
do.
didn't get that either.
They do that, and they do that with Pokemon. I always notice, and I was like, they always go, and then they go, and then the very last one. Ooh, look at that!
Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Gardner Minshew.
Oh, they're all
I don't
like
think
that.
he.
Those are nice cards.
Brock Bowers.
Hell yeah! He sells and trades them. That's sick, Noah.
Max Crosby.
Crosby, dude's a beast.
Justin Herbert.
I don't know if I heard of him. I used to be more into sports than I am.
Keon Coleman for the Bills. It's like a see-through
Ooh, that's a cool
clutch.
one. Oh, that's a sick card. Chargers QB.
All right, so that's the first pack.
Justin Herbert. Only 2 shots in, says Noah. Hell yeah, buddy. I got to get that
Number
money sent
2.
over so I can get some. Here we go. That clear one was kind of cool. I wonder if that's what the one they would sign.
We're going to start off Dak Prescott, quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys.
Hell yeah.
Bo Nix, quarterback for the Denver Broncos. I think that might be a rookie card. Yep, it says RC up in the corner.
Oh,
That's
that's
probably a
cool. So
decent
that's how
card.
you'll know. Nice.
Let's see. Cortland Sutton, also for the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, no, you should. We can all game.
Troy Franklin, also Denver. It's weird. All these packs are like it's like one team. Like each pack is one team.
Interesting. So you got the Denver team?
Oh, look at that! My favorite team, quarterback Detroit Lions, Jared Goff.
I love the Lions too. Go Lions.
And then Terry McLaurin for the Washington Commanders.
That's a sick card. I like that green.
Yeah. All right. Pack number 3.
Oh yeah. All right, cool. Well, we'll still fucking go game.
There's another Lion, Jahmyr Gibbs, running back.
Oh yeah.
Sam Laporta, Detroit Lions tight
Oh,
end.
another Lion.
Christian Watson, Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, GTA comes out 1 year and 11 days.
I'm buying it too.
Jordan
I don't care if I have to sell plasma and sperm the same day.
Plasma and sperm.
Luke Musgrave, also for Green Bay. And then another one of those clear cards.
Those are cool.
Rome Dunze for the Bears.
That's sick. I like how they do those. Pack number 3.
Pack number 4. No, it's number 4 here.
Oh shit. All right. The Bears. Yeah, Noah.
Maybe. We do.
Oh shit! What do you mean? He that Wade Boggs, that other pack he opened was pretty sick.
Oh yeah,
Nico
you know, is
Collins,
was talking
Houston
about. I see
Texans.
a guy that plays opens these Pokemon cards, like first gen Pokemon cards that are worth thousands of dollars,
Yeah.
CJ
and
Stroud,
he usually doesn't get shit.
Stephon Diggs,
It's like slot machine. Yeah, I know.
Anthony Richardson.
Colts or yeah, Colts.
You have Indianapolis Colts. Adonai Mitchell.
Is that Colts too?
Yeah. And then a Terry Bradshaw Emerald card.
Ooh, Terry Bradshaw. Wait,
Yeah.
that's a different Terry Bradshaw?
No, it's the old school card. That's why it's an emerald.
Oh, that is sick.
They'll have old school players and new cards.
That's
New packs.
crazy. That's crazy. I didn't think they would do that.
Right, Alex, I'd buy a car before I buy that much. There's got to be better than that.
Pack
Yeah,
number 5.
That's some gold.
Jonathan
Emerald.
Taylor, running back for the
The
Colts.
Colts. I used to live in Indianapolis back when Peyton Manning. Yeah, Peyton
Zaire
Manning.
Franklin, also for the Indianapolis Colts.
Man, you got it. You have the entire Colts team, I think.
All right. Travis Etienne Jr. for the Jaguars.
Ooh, Jacksonville. That's a dangerous city to be in.
Trevor Lawrence for Jacksonville, the quarterback.
Jacksonville. I got cousins that live in Jacksonville.
And then another one of those see-through for the Chargers, Jonah Jefferson.
Those are my favorite. Oh, I like the back. That's kind of cool. You got to get them signed the back.
And then a Brock Purdy, San Francisco 49ers quarterback. All right,
Yeah.
one pack left. Hopefully this is
Damn.
the banger.
Let's see a sick autograph. Autograph
Starts
time.
off rookie card, Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jaguars.
Jacksonville.
Travis Kelce for the Chiefs.
Ooh, there you go.
That's probably a decent card there.
Oh yeah, Travis Kelce.
Get it
You
signed
know,
by
I'll
Taylor
have to get
Swift.
it signed by. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have Taylor Swift sign it. Oh, look, there's Patrick Mahomes right behind it.
Holy shit, those are 2 solid cards right there.
Carson Steele, also for the Chiefs.
That's sick. Man, that's a good pack you open for sure.
And then here's an Emerald throwback, Roger Staubach for the Dallas Cowboys quarterback.
Oh yeah, he's a classic.
Shit.
That was back when the Cowboys were good.
And then Kyrene Williams for the Chargers.
That was the Landry days.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, definitely I probably at least got my money back. I know
Oh,
I did
yeah.
out of the first one. I made out on the first one.
That Mahomes and Travis Kelce is definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
All right, I got cards.
Oh, you got one more?
If you're done, Dang.
Yep.
Right.
I'm good.
Let's see it. Oh, RoboCop 2. That was one of my favorite RoboCops. I actually liked RoboCop 2. That was the one with the kid who sold the drugs.
Had the laptop gun. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
No,
That kid was all
I
selling drugs and shit.
always had the scenes is like they had to switch to a different drug in this movie because they did all the cocaine from the first one.
Yeah.
Who knows what? That one right there, that's cool.
And then the third one wasn't even too bad. I liked all the RoboCops.
And then I opened that one up. There's several of them in here too.
All right, the first one, I guess, is like a cover card.
You get 88
RoboCop.
movie cards, 11 stickers possible. Interesting. Logan Paul, y'all remember him wearing the $1 Million Pokemon? Yeah, I know. He keeps getting bigger. Logan Paul gets more and more expensive cards every single time.
There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Bunch of behind locker.
Suspended mid-air.
Storyboard scene.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's $1.
That's a good shot.
I love that gun.
And any video game where you get a gun like that, I'm all for it. But yeah, the new game that came out is just perfect, and they're releasing like a standalone game from that as well.
Yeah, the old RoboCop
Right.
game. That was fun too.
Right.
That dude who got the acid poured on him.
Oh, the toxic shit.
Yeah, that was in the first one, I believe. But yeah.
Yeah, he got fucked up. Rebirth of Cain. Yeah, that's when they're removing his brain.
Oh yeah, and they put him in the machine.
Yeah, I was like, hey, let's put a fucking dope fiend's brain into a killer robot. That's a great idea.
He'll run on drugs.
Yeah, and have it run on drugs. And withhold the drugs from him so you can have him do what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Spectacular explosion. Yeah, I agree. What's up, Taylor?
Yeah, you ready for some dabs?
Go through this quick. RoboCop screw up. This is when they put all those other directives in him, and he started being a do-gooder.
Oh yeah.
Like they're all playing the fire hydrant, and he shuts it off. Yeah.
Don't waste water.
Duo for danger. That was a good team up right there. That is a good team up.
Yeah.
RoboCop and Lewis. Yeah. I like how they got her in the new game.
Yeah.
Holy shit! This is from the first movie.
Wow, that's a mess up.
Yeah, it's Kurtwood Smith.
Hey, maybe that card's worth more. It says it's a RoboCop 2 card, but it's actually a RoboCop 1 picture. What does it say on the back? Does it say anything about it?
Yeah, it says RoboCop's revenge pinned down by the scrap metal. RoboCop is speared by a crazed Clarence Boddicker. That's Kurtwood Smith.
Huh.
Sayonara RoboCop. Boddicker sneers, but his victory is a brief one.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, it's from the first movie.
That is so weird.
I guess it includes highlights from RoboCop's first adventure, so it's not a mess up.
Oh, okay.
They meant to do it. It's just, I
guess they go.
Let's
do a RoboCop 2 pack, but we'll slide in some RoboCop 1. That's so funny. All right, cheers, everybody.
Isn't it?
Hmm. Yeah, that might have been from 1 too.
Yeah. Feature is
Dick Jones got shot up.
Yeah. Yep. And the sticker. Which is part of a bigger photo. which is his leg, part of his foot. All right, there we go. Let's do some
Hell
damage.
yeah. Dab dime. That was pretty cool. That brings back memories.
RoboCop 2 is such a like crazy movie. Like people, I don't know why anyone gives it shit because it is just like if some movies are an acid trip,
Yeah.
RoboCop 2 would be like a hit of PCP.
Yeah.
You know, it is just a crazy movie. Like that one scene where they're showing like all the different RoboCops they tried to create. Like one of them comes out, pulls the helmet off, and the skin on his face comes with it, and it's just like a screaming skull, and he dies.
Yeah.
The other
Ah.
one like shoots one guy and then himself. Like, yeah, that was that scene right there is crazy as hell. And
Well, I mean,
it's
RoboCop always had great scenes. It started out the first one with how Murphy died. You know,
mhm.
they just shot that dude up.
Fun fact: the same guy that directed this, I think, is David Kirshner,
Yeah,
directed Star Wars: Empire Strikes Back.
that's cool.
So the same guy that directed RoboCop 2 directed Empire Strikes Back, one of the best movies, out
Yeah.
there, like the best Star Wars movie.
What is that
Yeah,
shirt, Mark? That's Mario Brothers.
to me, Mark.
It's me, Mario. Mario.
The other shirt I was wearing had like how like some shirts have an inner tag on the
Yeah.
side. I was like, they just kept fucking with me, so I took it off. I hate that shit.
Yeah, that's a weird place to put a tag.
Yeah,
All
Old
right.
Navy does that all the time, and I don't. It's the worst.
Old Navy, man. I miss malls and shit.
Old Navy. I don't usually go to Old Navy, but sometimes they'll have some badass shirts. They'll have some badass T-shirts.
I've been there, but it was a long time ago.
I
I
remember
was the
going to
kid
Gadzooks
when I was in Ohio. I used to go to like Abercrombie and Fitch and Hollister. That was the thing in Columbus, Ohio, when I was in high school.
when I was in high school. It was Gadzooks and Spencer's.
Well, I mean, obviously Spencer's, but yeah, I'm just assuming clothing wise. Abercrombie and Fitch used to be like an outdoors brand, and it's funny because I remember that because I'm as a kid, one of my buddies used to use it, and he hunted and shit. Then out of the blue, it came like a nice style. uh, looks like a Walmart vest.
No, actually, this shirt, I don't know. I think it came like from a costume store or something,
Right.
but it's water based ink,
Yeah.
so it doesn't. And it's like a good fabric, it's
It
stretchy.
looks soft. I like soft
Yeah,
shirts. This is like mine.
it's a
I
good
got
shirt.
this. I
So
got this in Hawaii though. Hawaii.
I got this one shirt. I donated to the Special Olympics, and they gave me a free shirt, and it's one of my favorite fucking shirts because it's just so comfortable.
Yeah. All right, everybody, get your nails out. Load bowls, roll joints, roll blunts. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour beers, pour shots. Get your dabs ready. Cheers, everybody. Another mark.
Thank
Dab
you.
time.
Now,
What'd you say?
did you call him Other Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the idea of anyone being Other Mark.
Other Mark. Well, I'll just call him Mark V.
That means I could be the other Mark one day.
Mark V. Nick donated to Chalice. Oh, yeah, I know. That Chalice was crazy.
Nick donated to Chalice, and all he got was cup cough.
Yeah, they didn't give you a whole lot. All right, cheers,
Cup cough is
everybody.
real. Cup cough is real.
I think I gave that rig away or something. I don't remember what happened to that rig. That was a horrible rig. Maybe it's over at Cheetos still.
I wonder, all those people that like won rigs as trophies, I wonder what they did with those trophies. I wonder where they're at now.
Well, remember G's
Did they,
dad. G's dad won a very expensive rig, like a $10,000 rig for winning. God, the Emerald Cup, and I guess he ended up. G said he sold it to somebody for like $500. My kid has a cough ever since that game. I think he might have gave me some chest congestion. He's been congested, so he's actually going to the doctor to get some chip for it. Oh yeah, when someone stole the mothership. Yeah, me and Noah was at a lot of the secret sessions. We all kind of knew the same people. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, there was so much crazy fucking shit going on back then.
yeah.
But motherships was crazy. They were. Man, I seen so much shit. The funniest thing, we went to I went to, me and Cheeto. I don't know if you was at it, Noah. The 100 mothership Saigon. Was it that one? That's the one that supposedly went to space. Yeah, that's the one I argued with them about. That one, that they started out by saying it was a charity, and then they changed it to not a charity. That was a crazy ordeal. I remember that. So they blocked me on everything because I was all confused. I felt like what they did is they did it like that to run up the price. So, and I think it got sold to one of the guys who already collected it. So it was all like, did he even really pay that much for it? And it just made Mothership and Saigon, the glass, go way up in price ever since that piece was sold.
Basically, they staged a fake comp.
Right. And he says 100 grand. I think they quote unquote sold it for like 250 grand. It was a crazy number. And then I remember it first started out by supposedly being a charity, and like I said, out of the blue, they took that off of it. So, and then again, the guy who got it already had a whole bunch of their pieces, and again, it's like, I don't know if he really paid that much, but that's how much they said he paid. And so then both their glass companies' price just skyrocketed. One mothership, a very cheap mothership, would be like 10 grand and shit.
Right, so for all anybody knows, they could have just given it to him. He claims he paid 100 grand for it. It's a
Right.
win-win situation, and now their glass is worth how much more?
Oh, exactly. Well, I ended up
Interesting marketing.
I ended up following the guy on Instagram. I talked to him about it, and he ended up blocking me. Because I was like, I thought it was a charity. I said, what charity? Because they started out by saying it was a charity, but then they wouldn't say who they were, what charity it was for. They just said it was a charity glass thing, and then I started, then out of the blue, I believe they, right when it sold or something, or right around that time, they took off the charity thing. So who knows? It just seemed fishy. Seemed fishy.
Charity pizza run for the kids.
Yeah. Charity to make their glass higher. Charity for themselves. But it was a beautiful piece. It was a beautiful. But the other thing is they claim it went to space, but it only went up to that weather balloon like 100 and some thousand feet. And I was like, well, space is actually like, I think 300,000. You're not there yet, but you're high.
So they're claiming that. So the rig was a Katy Perry astronaut.
Right, exactly. Well, they went even higher than that fucking the balloon goes. But yeah, I think it was just like one of the pendants or one of the pieces on it. They put on a balloon and sent it up. Imagine breaking it. Every glass piece gets broke eventually.
Yeah, that's what's ridiculous about having such expensive glass pieces because they're so breakable.
Yeah.
$100,000 for something that could be ended in a second.
Well, it's also like,
Once.
even if you pay 100, 200,000, whatever it was quoted at, he ain't going to ever get it. And I think it was quoted at, like I said, sold at like 200 grand or 250. And then recently I saw it being up for sale for like 50 or 100 grand. So it really dropped. It might have been 50 grand. I saw it for sale. So, I mean, it's really dropped in price. So obviously, even 50 grand, I don't think I'd pay 50 grand for that piece. All right, everybody, get your nails out, load bull, short John Turbulence, turn on your vaporizers, pour beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready. Yeah, I'm in a lot of these crazy glass groups all over, and I'm pretty sure I saw it up for sale recently. All right, dab time. Yes, Eric. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't that Robin Williams who used to say, "What? Good morning, Vietnam"?
Yeah, he was in good. Yeah, that was a great movie.
Good
Good
morning,
morning, Vietnam.
Vietnam.
That was based on a true story too.
Yeah, actually, if you watch Full Metal Jacket, they're listening to the radio before the sneak attack, the ceasefire sneak attack thing.
Uh-huh.
They're listening to it, and you can hear them like saying "Good morning, Vietnam."
That's
You actually hear
hilarious.
that, right?
So they already had it. They already had the same guy, and they play it. That's funny. That's probably something all the soldiers remember hearing.
Well, Stanley Kubrick, he's for accuracy.
Yeah.
So
Well,
putting that
well,
back.
well. When you're over there, you only have one radio station, and that was it. So that's what everybody listened to. It wasn't like they had multiple channels to listen to radio. Yeah.
Military, yeah, their own military radio station because there's nothing in English.
Yeah. All right. Loaded bowl, short John Turbulence. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots. Get your dabs ready. Cheers, everybody.
They're saying Friday might get up to 92 degrees here in Ohio now.
I told you that heat wave's going your way.
Mm-hmm.
It was so hot out here this last weekend. No one hydrates as aggressively. Yeah, I bet. Half gram would be a lot. I don't even know if I could do a half gram, Noah. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. Once I get that money, I'll go get the drinks. Like I said, hopefully I get it tonight. We got to wait till it got transferred over. Shido said he's waiting on it. So once we get that, we'll go get some Modelo's, go get some fireballs, all thanks to Noah.
Yeah, don't forget to donate to the buy me a coffee. You get them enough, they'll smoke one of those hash holes.
Yeah. Yeah, Noah. You know what we should do, Noah? We should do it when
$72
Shido.
joint.
We got to get Shido over here. We'll make Shido do a shot and a beer. That's
Yeah,
about all
I'm
he can
waiting on
do.
Sheeto to open these up. I'm waiting on Sheeto because I know he's into these, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He loves Spider-Man, he said.
Yeah, so I'm waiting on Cheetah to open these bad boys up.
Yeah.
I'd like to find some old school Nintendo cards from back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be interesting. That's the other thing I'd like to go through. I got some old Nintendo video games that are probably worth some money. I got the Mike Tyson's Punch Out before they changed it to just Punch Out.
Some of them are worth money, some of them aren't. It really depends.
Right.
Like there's some that have if yours have a certain amount of screws in the back, it's gonna be worth more than another. Like there's one that's like a 4 screw and one that has 5 screws.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to
No.
check. I know all mine. I mean, I'm like a first gen Nintendoer, so like all my games were probably right when they came out. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was like,
If
you
you
know,
still have the boxes, it would be
oh, that'd be off the chart. Yeah.
done manually. Oh yeah.
Nick, have you ever heard of a place called Aruba? Aruba, Jamaica.
Longhorn Steakhouse is good. Get those onion petals.
What like what? Is it the city like the song Aruba? Is that a real place?
Yeah, it's Aruba.
Aruba,
Yeah.
Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda. I'm
Here's an
going with my
original Terry
family at the end of the year.
Bradshaw.
Hell yeah, that's probably beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Terry Bradshaw. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah. No, that sounds great.
That's where I would like to
Sounds like
go. I want
nice.
to go to
Yeah,
that wait, no. That one where they have the hotels on the stilts.
Baja?
No.
What?
I'd have to think about it.
Bauhaus?
Think about
Bauhaus?
Oh, that's a nice one.
it. It says stay off of drugs.
Bauhaus?
No, not
What is it?
Fiji.
The higher
Um,
you get, the lower you go. Stay off of drugs. Play it straight, says Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman. That's a good card. That's a great card.
Man, that's back when I watched football. But I'm from the DFW. I live near Dallas, so
Yeah.
after being a '90s Cowboys fan, it's kind of hard to get into the game.
Scottie Pippen.
Oh shit. I love Scottie Pippen. I was a big Bulls fan back in the day. Bora Bora.
LT.
Bora Bora is where I always wanted to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always have those hotels out on the water. Yeah, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan. Legends. Dude, I was doing a reverse fadeaway. I played a lot of basketball, and I was doing the reverse fadeaway because of Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Ooh, Nintendo Power. Man, that's a classic.
Damn.
That was a classic. I loved it when you'd get tips and shit for different games.
There's a Earthworm Jim. Counselor's Corner. Counselor's Corner.
Yeah. There you go.
Super Adventure Island 2. Earthworm Jim. Robo Trek.
Remember, they also had that 800 number you could call, and they would to help you get through different levels.
RoboCop or RoboCop,
Right.
Incredible Hulk. No, there's no.
That's a
You know what?
crossover. In this universe, RoboCop is an Incredible Hulk.
That'd be a cool game.
He has a suit of armor. He's even tougher to beat.
Nintendo Power Awards.
Oh yeah, I love fucking. I would always look for tournaments in my town and shit. That was fun times.
Of course, for graphics and sound, Donkey Kong Country won first.
Man, Donkey Kong Country was great.
Couldn't get any better than that though.
That was a great game.
Like at that time, Donkey Kong Country came out. We're all thinking, how are they going to improve on this?
Jumping, running, swinging. That was a great game. You know, the first game that blew my mind at the speed was when I had Sega and I got a Sonic. You know, just the first game. You're going so much faster than Mario because I was always speed running Mario Brothers, and when Sonic came out, I was like, "This is perfect." Ooh, Deep Space Nine.
It's the poster.
I never
Trek,
watched Deep Space Nine. You know what Star Trek I did like? What was the one where they were out in the had the like it was like a
Voyager?
bar, huh?
What?
It was with Quark and shit.
That's Deep Space Nine.
Is that where they were on that ship and it had the bar and restaurant?
Yeah, Deep Space Nine.
Oh, okay. Maybe I did like
as a character.
Yeah, let me see the people again. Okay, yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. I did watch that. Yeah, okay, now I remember it.
Yeah,
I didn't remember that captain as much for some reason.
He was a commander.
Yeah, I don't
Since
remember.
it wasn't a ship, it was a space station. He was a commander.
Yeah.
But I watched the original Next Generation. Deep Space Nine is kind of boring to me. It was just boring to me.
Yeah.
But I watched Voyager, then stopped watching.
Yeah. I didn't watch Voyager for sure. I just watched Deep Space Nine.
Like I did watch Deep Space Nine because that's what everyone else in my family watched.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna have to read this later.
Nintendo Power. You know, they should re-release them. Is that what they're doing?
Advertisements are always crazy. Like this supposed to be an advertisement for a game.
The other way. Yeah. That's cool. Nintendo.
That's for the Super Club.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can.
All right, dab time. I'm gonna probably open one of these other ones here eventually.
Yeah.
No, NBA Jam. That was my shit.
Call Nintendo.
The one where Quark loses his leg and starts living in the holodeck. There were that it was a slow roll to get into Deep Space Nine, but I eventually liked it.
NBA Jam.
He's on. Wait. He's
got all the stats.
On fire.
Boom shakalaka. They got the stats.
Did they have the codes to put in for Bill Clinton in there? Remember, you could be Bill Clinton and Hillary. Oh, that was the coolest part. I forget who else, but I always remember Bill Clinton.
The NBA rookies. Holy shit. It was jam codes. Yep, it's codes.
Yeah, I was gonna say they should have it in there.
There's all of them. Like the coders at Iguana and Williams, like the people that made the game. Mascots, the Bulls mascot, Hornets mascot.
Damn. I hope not, Noah. Usually I see
He
the
played
80s, Noah, and I edit it. That's great. What else did you say?
Larry Bird.
Oh, Larry Bird? That's cool.
Yeah, he was a code. Let me see. Oh, what the hell? Oh man! All right. It says next month we'll give you the remaining celebrity codes.
Oh, so
So
they don't have Bill Clinton.
yeah, they don't have them all. They want you to come back later. So yeah, that's how they did it.
Oh, you know what? I was just gonna say, yeah, the
Yes,
Game
you don't
Genie.
need codes
I
when you
have
have that.
that. I
You
love
kind
the
of do,
Game
but yeah.
Genie. Classic.
Yeah, Genie and the Game Shark.
Oh, Rampage. Yeah, that was a good one to use Game Genie on too. Zelda. Oh, that's a good one. But yeah, no, sometimes it says 80s, and then when the day comes up, it gets colder. So hopefully it's not in the low 80s. That's what I was gonna say. I sometimes see it out here. It's like it's gonna be hot, and then it isn't. Hopefully not. I'm also by the beach, so closer to the beach. So hopefully not. Hey, Empty Banks, how you guys doing? Empty Banks. That's funny if you say it fast. Did you do that on purpose? When's the next dab? I'm doing it right now. Get your nails out, loaded bowl, George, on short lunch, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. We got the Metatron rig out here. We got Dank in the chat. We got Mark getting high, getting faded, opening some packs. Cheers from Scottsdale. Probably hot as hell in Scottsdale. We were just talking about, me and Noah was talking about how it's going to be like in the 80s out here, and I was saying that's hot.
Oh my God.
Where's Waldo?
The Great Waldo Search. Yeah, that's why I bought a game for the rate. Oh hell yeah. The Great Waldo Search. Looking for Waldo in Nintendo game.
Oh, Battletoads. That's a good game. I love Battletoads.
Battletoads versus Double Dragon. Battletoads and
Mickey Mouse. I don't know about that one.
Maniacs.
I probably played it though. Yeah, I was the type of kid who played every game I could.
The only good Mickey Mouse game I think was like Mickey Mania. I think that's
I
what it was.
forgot this
Where
was
with
even in there.
Oh, that's a great game. Wait, turn.
Space Mutants.
Yeah, that's a great game.
Is it a great game?
Is it? Is it really? For Nintendo, they're all great games. To be honest.
Virtual Bart was good, but
What was it? Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
that was a good one.
I think that's what it was called. Where you're that little guy running around. Or Plants vs Zombies. Is that it? Or no? That's
Zombies.
the new. Is that the new one?
Yeah, it's like the view where you're going around. You're
On,
the kid with the sunglasses or whatever.
yeah, and there's aliens and shit. Tiny Toon Adventures was good.
Buster.
Yeah, Buster.
Oh shit. You know what was a great game that not a whole lot of people played?
What?
It was based off a movie. An Arnold movie.
Yeah.
True Lies. It's called True. It was the True Lies video game, and it was actually pretty incredible. It followed the movie really pretty well, and it was just a fun, like top down action shooter. It was a pretty good game. Like it was top down, but I think I don't know. But yeah, I recommend that one.
Godzilla. Godzilla. Oh, you had the game Genie. Do you have the book still too? You got the book with it?
No.
You got to find that book.
I got the book. I know I got the game Genie and the book at my mom's house for sure.
I mean, you don't really need the book now that we have Google,
You're right.
but
You're right. You're right.
it's the feel of
By
it.
you,
It's not
Billy.
it's the feel of it of like just like going through the book, opening it up, looking through the.
Well,
That's what
yeah,
makes it so.
I guess nowadays people have added more codes to cheat with it, so you got a whole bunch of new codes now, probably.
I wonder. Thought maybe they can do that.
I'm pretty sure they did because
But
I remember back in the day they would add them, and you'd have to like either get a new book or call a number or something. But I think it's
I
just
don't
a
know.
hacked device, so
Mind blowing that it could do that. I was like thinking, like the developers of the game didn't put this in. They didn't mean for us to be doing this.
Right.
So the game genie's got to be automated with it, like these codes. Are they certain codes for a reason? Are those numbers and letters? Is it like that for a reason?
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
It can't be something that's preset in.
It's like a huge cloud of weed smoke. That's possible.
I'll ask ChatGPT. Did
It's like
can you add new codes to the game Genie to let's see what that's I guess I'll just stop it. Sure. Just to clarify.
Apparently, I
Yeah,
had a whole bunch of
the old
trim.
ones.
Apparently, I had a whole bunch of trim and leaves and who knows what in the burn barrel. And the wife just went and lit some boxes on fire. Now all you can smell for miles is fucking swag.
If you do custom codes, you need a ROM hacking or a code generator. But they say I guess you could do it.
so I guess the people that made the game genie put the codes in themselves, but you can add codes if you had the
Yeah.
if you had the if you had all the stuff for it.
Yeah. Interesting.
My wife texted me. She has some interviews today for some different positions.
Oh, that's great.
One of them went well.
Is it nearby or?
I mean, I'm trying to at least the goal is Cupertino,
Right.
so she's closer to headquarters. Like she has more chance for advancement when she's right there, right?
Right.
So we're hoping that,
That's
but
cool.
really any position that pays more,
Yeah.
we're happy. I just don't. She's all like, "Oh, we could be moving to. I could get this position in Japan," and it's like, well, weed is highly illegal in Japan. Japan is a fascist
I
country.
don't want to go to prison.
Like,
Yeah.
she's like, Japan's not a fascist country. I'm like, oh yeah, whose side did they take in World War II? I mean, come on. Like, just because it looks pretty doesn't mean it's not a fascist country. I'm gonna look
Yeah.
it up right now to tell you.
Yeah. Definitely wouldn't be able to smoke weed. I wonder if you think it's ever going to change. They'll be like legalize it eventually. Like once the U.S. legalizes it, they'll be like, "Oh, now we got to legalize it."
I think the
Maybe.
key is after the U.S. legalizes it, if they were to, if
Right.
you could get the UN on board, then it would like set precedent internationally, and then you'd see a lot of other countries, fall in line.
Right.
I told her she needs to apply for jobs in Spain. See if there's any openings in Spain. Beautiful country out there. Weed's legal. They have amazing shit too. Because
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah. Spain for sure.
because the environment, like it's Spain,
Yeah.
or Italy.
Italy.
Italy would be
Yeah.
nice.
Italy. All right. Dib time. I love America. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you can't beat America, that's for sure.
No, no, you can't. But it's a bigger paycheck than.
Well, it depends on how expensive it is. It's probably pretty expensive in some like Japan.
Well, actually, Japan is not very expensive at all.
Well, if you're in Tokyo, it probably is. Depends. I guess if you're on the outskirts,
No,
maybe
actually,
not.
it actually is not very expensive to live in Japan.
Interesting.
Like you can watch these videos, like you can get like a full meal for less than $5 American.
Yeah.
Like going out to eat. Like, it's
Oh,
actually not very expensive. Not that expensive to live out there compared to how expensive it is, like, especially in your area.
yeah. That's true. You got people in Sweden, Noah? That's cool. Never been there.
Yeah, like she's applying everywhere. Like she applied for Cork, Ireland. She applied some places in the UK. I think she did apply for a place in Germany, which would be fine. That'd be because I'm part German. So
I didn't realize Germany legalized weed. No shit.
like yeah,
That's
there's
cool,
cool
Noah.
people.
What?
There's cool people in Sweden. Yeah, Sweden's like, oh my god, like Sweden, Switzerland, all those. It's just, yeah, it is beautiful out there.
I wonder what all
Like
countries legalize weed out there.
you can go out to, I don't know,
What
I would
European
love to live in a
countries
place
have
where
legalized weed? What'd you say?
I'd love to live in a place where I can open up my back door, hang out on my back porch or back deck and look at the mountains. I would love to
Right.
be able to live there, a place like that. It's so amazing just rolling up a J or something.
Oh, there's a whole
Just
bunch.
on the back porch,
This will be a.
just in that scenery. That's the goal.
All right. I'll do a dab and I'll name you all the countries. It's quite a bit. It's shocking. All right. Cheers, guys. Malta legalized weed in 2021.
You said Malta?
Yep, Malta.
Yeah.
Luxembourg did it in 2023. Germany in 2024. Georgia 2018.
Georgia, like,
Switzerland legalized it in 2023. Czech Republic decriminalized it. Netherlands tolerates it. That's it.
oh, Netherlands, that's,
Amsterdam.
we know about.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Switzerland. I always think Sweden and Switzerland's the same. I keep forgetting they're not the same.
Is it legal in Mexico?
No. You can get it anywhere. That'd be nice if it was. It's funny. They don't have legalized weed, but you walk around and there's like pharmacies everywhere. So you can just get whatever you want at the pharmacy, any kind of pharmaceutical meds and shit. Yeah, I know. The weather is beautiful today. But yeah, every time I go on a cruise, I try to get something usually when I'm at one of the shops. Exactly. You got 1 trillion pounds of weed in Mexico and it ain't legal. It's shocking. The cartels probably don't want it legalized. That's why.
Life.
Hey, stick them up.
Don't want to carry it out in a public area, probably. Yocan Red Diablo.
Yeah, the cartels for sure. Yeah, weed is legal in Mexico, but the law doesn't permit you to sell or grow it. Well, then it ain't legal. That's like the old weed law back in the day when you had to have like a weed tax stamp or something like that. And then they didn't actually have weed tax stamps. But you need a weed tax stamp if you want to.
You got to have a stamp, but can I get the stamp? No.
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 Only legal if you have the stamp.
And then the act of like applying for the stamp, you're telling on yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go check them out. None of your shit has stamps, or you're in trouble.
Right. We haven't issued you any stamps, so we want to look at all your stuff that doesn't have stamps that we haven't issued yet.
Yeah, I know. I want to make sure you have stamps on this stuff that I know you don't have stamps because we don't issue. That's a
You
fake
wonder where
stamp.
they get this hemp shit from.
Yeah, that's a fake
See?
stamp. How do you know? Because I didn't issue any. Have you ever visited Cabo, Noah? Yeah, I visit it all the time, Noah. I visited twice already this year. I'll be visiting a 3rd time up in June. So I usually take cruises. No, I took the Panorama down to Cabo for 2 days in January and then in April. And then I'll be going back in June, and I'm taking a Royal Caribbean. Love Cabo.
I wonder if anyone ever made counterfeit stamps. And they
Again,
hey, wait, how'd you get a stamp?
that's impossible.
They look right at them and they're like, yep, counterfeit, because we didn't issue any.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Case
How
closed.
charges?
Joke's on you. We don't issue them.
It's just their way to legally entrap fucking potheads.
Yeah. Let's see your weed with stamps. Wrong. Can't have it.
Well, a stamp. Oh, forgery now.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah,
that's another felony.
Yeah, I put my stage stamp on my truck license. Huh. I don't know. What is that? Oh, so no one steals it. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. That's what you
Well,
got to do now.
Yeah, slice it up. Yeah, a lot of people do the cross. That way you can't take the sticker off.
Yeah.
I used to take my own sticker off and move it.
Yeah, it sucks that you have to do that, but
Yeah.
you know what sucks? I'm using this claim catcher, right?
You know what
No
sucks?
claim
Using
guy-
this claim catcher.
No claim getting this thing. It's like right here. Like it's right there. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah. It'll get there.
How the fuck is there claim in here?
Well, I mean, you're not gonna get it all.
No, that's bullshit.
Well, that ain't
It's
claim. That's reclaim. That's after it already condensed. That's recondensing. I guarantee it.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yep.
But then what's this?
Well, that's actual claim from it getting slurped over, probably.
So there's a difference between claim and reclaim.
Yeah. That's coming right. That's before it even gets condensed. Because that ain't going through the water. That other one's going through the water. That other one's going through the water and recondensing.
Okay.
Snake
It'd
oil.
be like similar to drinking the vapor of the mash before it got recondensed, making moonshine.
Yeah.
Okay. All I know is when I get enough of this, I'm making some edibles with it.
Oh yeah. Well, you'll be able to. What you can eventually do is just lightly heat it up, and it'll all drip down into it, It's going to be decarboxylated anyway for your edibles, so you ain't gonna damage it. Nice.
Good.
What is that?
Just claim it makes
Just
really,
claim.
really good edibles, like you were
Yeah,
saying.
you just save it. Yeah. I should save mine. I never do.
Might
I
make
clean
some
my rig
chocolates.
so often. I don't have time to. I don't get a lot in it.
We'll make some chocolates with a mango cream filling.
Yeah.
That's just really like what comes out of my nail, like, in the beginning, like you say, before it gets recondensed or whatever, and I save all that when I clean the nail. But pretty much everything in the rig, it just gets cleaned out with alcohol.
Yeah. Let me grab some more water real quick. I already finished all that water.
I need to get more butter. But everyone's been out of that butter, and I don't have enough material to make butter.
You could always dissolve some wax into it.
Yeah, I know. I just don't have enough.
Gotcha.
I got to get more, but I don't want to go out right now. That's why I usually get the butter, because it's actually pretty inexpensive. With my wife has the medical recommendation, so we can get it cheap. Like some places you can get like less sales tax, other places you get a percentage off. But yeah, the places that usually have it, they're out. So
Nick had to go outside to the well and draw the water up with a bucket. He'll be right back.
there it is.
High and hydrated. Ooh, that was a big bong rip. That was yellow and milky.
Oh yeah.
Got that. I might even open. I might try one of these. I'll try opening one of these new ones. Sour sage or super lemon Scotty. I'm gonna go with the man. Should I try the sage? I haven't had that in forever.
Have a bong, but I gotta clean it out. I don't like bongs because like when they get dirty, the flavor. Yeah, that's why I like that's why I like dabs. Flavor's
Right.
not that effective.
And
But when I have a bong, it would just be I'd just be I'd be cleaning it all the time. My bong would always be clean.
there's me and Ensenada. We went to Ensenada and Cabo. Yeah, I know.
Mine
There
gets
is.
clean like every other day. Change the water like probably at least once a day.
So this is the
And I don't think
sour
10 has the
sage.
risk for that.
What'd you say?
I don't think 10 has the risk for that.
Are you guys close to each other? And we're gonna make this a public event? I'm already getting congested. I think I got what my kid got. All right, let's try this sour sage. See if I can even taste it. Can't breathe.
Osage. Just get sauce. Find the hottest hot sauce you can find. Get a little teaspoon down the hatch.
Just let it go.
Fill you right up.
We're gonna have Grant versus 10 slap fight thing. That'll be the title of it. Mark, you seen Godzilla?
Okay. I have not seen it yet because I haven't seen the latest Godzilla versus Kong movie. So I need to get on that before
Yeah.
I can watch this one, the trailer. But I did like Godzilla versus Kong. I don't know why it's taking me so long. Because you can watch the new, like the latest one on any streaming service, just about.
I think I've watched all of them. They're all pretty good.
Yeah, like even like the Kong Skull Island. That was really good. That surprised the hell out of me how good that one was.
Yeah. And then, like I said, this one he's fighting like another gorilla.
But yeah, I need to watch it today. The new one, the latest one. But have you seen Nobody?
The
Starring
superhero.
Nobody, starring Bob Odenkirk.
Oh yeah, it's a
I
good
think,
movie.
yeah.
What is it
Nobody
about?
2. Nobody 2 trailers is out.
What's it about?
And it's got Christopher Lloyd in it.
Yeah.
He's back. They are going on vacation. The family's going on vacation. And the trailer is amazing. And it has the the song from National Lampoon's Vacation.
All
It's
right.
like Holiday Road.
Holiday
It has
Road.
that song. That song is playing through the trailer. Dude, it is an amazing trailer. But yeah, if you haven't seen the first one, you got to check it out. It's like Bob Odenkirk, badass, and like
Yeah.
surprising. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really good movie.
Yeah. No, you got to check them all out. They're all good. They're not great, but they're all worth watching. What was
Well,
that
there's only
movie
one
with
of them.
Daniel Stern, the dude from Home Alone? And he was like at camp with some kids or something.
Nowhere.
Camp Nowhere. See, that's what made me
Yeah.
think of that when you said that. That's what I was like. I thought of Nobody Nowhere. All right, cheers, guys. That was a good movie.
Yeah, Nobody's a great movie, and the second one looks like it's going to be fun. Looks like it's going to be a fun movie.
All right, this is the Sour Sage.
Like the family's going on vacation, and shit's going down while they're on vacation. I'm going to do this dab. I'm going to hop off.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming on. Chilling. But yeah,
I'm gonna start watching Godzilla versus Kong. What is it? Forbidden Kingdom or something? The latest one?
yeah, they got what 3 of them, right?
Yeah, well, the Godzilla Kong Supernova is the third one. They did Godzilla versus Kong. Then they did the second one. That was the latest one. Now it's Supernova. But I don't remember. I think it was.
I thought it was Godzilla fighting somebody else on another planet or underworld, but I could be wrong. I'll look it up. Yeah, I could have swore. I don't know. Now you said that. What is the name of the 3 new Godzilla movies? Or King Kong?
I'm gonna take off here too. I gotta
right,
help the
bud.
wife do some work on the house.
All right, bud. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Yep. I'll see you guys later.
All right,
Stay
dude.
high.
Yeah, bud. Thanks for opening them. Good luck, bud. All right. So they have Godzilla vs. Kong 2021. And then Godzilla Kong New Empire 2020.
Empire. Okay.
24. And then
Yeah.
Supernova isn't going to be released until 2027.
Yeah. Supernova, I think that was just announced.
Yeah, April 25th, they announced Supernova. So they've only had two, Kong and then the new Empire.
Yeah.
He goes down
So
to
I'm
a
gonna,
hollow Earth. The Scar King, that was another Godzilla or King Kong thing you had
yeah,
to
because
fight.
in Kong Skull Island, there was like learn about the Hollow Earth thing, and that's where all those lizard monsters
Yeah,
live.
yeah. That was a good one. Oh, you said the trailer. I didn't read that, Noah. He did say trailer. I didn't see it. I got to check out the trailer, Noah. I thought it was actually out. I don't. It shows you how much I follow King Kong and shit. The trailer, that trailer, no spoilers in it. I'm gonna have to check it out. The trailer.
All right, I'm gonna get out. Get
All
off
right, Mark.
here.
Thanks for coming on, bud. I will probably
Whatever you
not be
want.
on tonight, but I'll be on in the morning, bud.
All right.
All right. Peace. All right, guys. You're down to just me. I'm not doing a whole lot. Just staying here, getting high. Might be out game or something. I don't know. Just relaxing. Last man standing. You could always jump on too if you want, Noah. You're definitely got to get on when I get the Modelo's and the fireballs. Like I said, once I get that money transferred over, that's what I'm going to go get. Play some golf. Yeah, I haven't played golf in a while. I got stuck on that Harry Potter though. Fucking, I can't get past that one area. Sucks. Uh-oh, it's got an update. Well, we're gonna have to wait for this update. I've got really quick internet, so it should be done quickly. $22 gigabyte. Ooh. Big one. That's what she said. Crazy how many updates. Yeah, I know. No shit. And I want to check, see if my internet's rocking and rolling. I was over 1,000 earlier. It was crazy. I never seen it so fast. Damn. Is it slow? So we're going pretty quick. About 920 up. I couldn't believe it was over 1,000 earlier. It was insane. Rocking and rolling. Yeah, so it should be done pretty quickly. Yeah. $11 minutes. Go, team, go. I wonder what updates we get. Do we get new characters? All right, guys, let's try another dab of this sage sour. I'll say it backwards. I'm not dyslexic. I know, dude. You're not killing me. I'm almost out. I have to go over to my damn stove sometimes. It's a pain. The wife is out getting, Seb, like his cough kept going. So he's at the doctor getting some cough medicine. And I told him to grab me some butane. So hopefully they get it before I run out. Thank God for stoves. Sour Sage by Casual. All right, everybody. Load your bowls, roll John Trouble, and turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. I feel like, man, am I losing my voice? I find that is, I'm getting sick. I got my mom's thing. My mom always, every time she got sick, would lose her voice. And talking a lot probably doesn't help it either. But. All right, get your nails out. Load your bowls, roll John Trouble, and turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shot, get your dabs ready. We're doing another dab here. We're using the Metatron. Yeah, I know. No shit, dude. Well, he wasn't feeling good the other day when he stayed home, and I was cuddling him on the couch and shit, and he's coughing in my face and shit. I was like, great. I was like, can you please try not to cough in my face? Uh, you want to make sure I get it? I got it. Uh, yeah. Mm. I keep my house pretty cold, so he always likes I put on this big sweater and stuff. We'll cuddle, watch a movie and stuff. He's been watching this I forget this cartoon show called like Bat Wings, and he's like, "It's a kid show. You probably won't like it." And I said, "I'll watch it with you." He doesn't want to grow up, guys. He's gonna have a tough time probably next year. It's high school time. Loaded Bowl Short, John Short Bunch. Turn on your vaporizer. Pour beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready. Here we go.
Outside. Outside. Maybe you can open the door for me. Baby, can you open the door for me? Maybe you can open the door for me, for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I told him at a young age, don't grow up. He took it seriously. And we started to have some issues in school. And I said, dude, I'll baby you all you want around the house. I said, but you got to pick it up in school. You can't be fucking slacking off in school. It ain't time to be baby anymore, bud. We used to have such good times, especially when we were in Long Beach. We're right by the beach. So I'd take him always to the beach. We'd play at the waves and shit. I was right by Pike too, so we'd go down around the lighthouse with his he'd have his scooter and I'd be on my skateboard and shit. We had a lot of fun. Here we don't, it's a little different type of area, so I have to go like a couple miles to get to the beach, so it's a little farther. And then we have a nice apartment that has some playgrounds, basketball courts and shit. And so we go there and we have RC cars and we have a lot of fun around here too. Yeah, remember those vids? You would jump in the pool. Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to do that all the time. Yeah, I did those short vids. I should get back into it. So what I would do is at my apartment complex, I would work out, and right when I got done working out, I would jump in the pool. And I still have an iPhone, but I put it in a waterproof case too, just in case. And did it. I learned that the hard way, man. When I was in Hawaii, I forgot I had my phone in my pocket, and I'm just splashing with my kid in the waves and shit, and the salt water got in it, and it's like the dude at the store goes, "Yeah, it's not really meant for salt water," and I was like, "Oh, they don't say that to you." Salt water got in it, and it couldn't charge. It fucked up the charging port. So I was like, "Damn." So I'm really protective about my phones anymore. Yeah, they don't say it in the commercial. Make sure you're in a swimming pool. And then also my pool I'm jumping into, that's a saltwater one, I believe. So we have like 3 pools here, and I think that one was the saltwater one. So that probably wouldn't be good for my phone anyway. But yeah, we got 2 basketball courts, 3 pools, 6 hot tubs. We've got like 8 grills, 3 playgrounds. It's pretty. It's got a lot of shit just here, which is nice. And I'm right across the street from like a couple restaurants, stores I could walk to. That's all around here. Shit, we got a Subway nearby. Shabu shabu. I love shabu shabu. My fucking favorite. I haven't had it in forever. That's what I might ask for my Father's Day. Let's go to shabu shabu. I hear a helicopter coming over. Hey, hold on one second. My kid got back. All right. Well, he got back. Everything's good with Sebastian. He just got a cough, so they want him to stay home. It's tough at these schools ever since COVID and shit. If you cough, sniffle, or whatever, they usually keep sending you home. And after so many days, you obviously got to get a doctor's note. So, okay, cool. You can just sit there. I got plenty. Thank you, babe. All right. Fine. You like Mongolian grill? Yeah. Well, you know what else is like, I love shabu shabu because you get this amazing soup, usually, broth in it. And I love it. You get to pick it and you get to make it. And I always put a whole bunch of garlic and peppers in it and make it really garlicky and peppery. And I love that about the shabu shabu. I also like a Korean grill ain't too bad either. You could get a grill it on that. That one I learned from my buddy. Yeah, that's the Korean grill. I learned from my buddy that you have to make sure if you go to like a Korean grill, you don't want to get any of those meats with the sauces until towards the end because it just ruins the grill. So you want to get meat with no sauce at the beginning, and then towards the end you'll get the meats with the sauces because otherwise you get the grill all kind of sauced up. Yeah, you like Benihana? My wife loves Benihana. It's okay. They got good, what is it, chicken fried rice? Yeah, my wife goes there for her birthday almost all the time. Man, you guys are making me hungry. uh, yeah, me too. I love Korean food too. Korean barbecue, shabu shabu, everything's so good. I love sushi too. My kid loves sushi, so that's why we had sushi the other night. So he's a big sushi eater. I think he ate edamame and then like a couple rolls. And some I maybe no, maybe one roll and some like salmon. He likes the salmon. So all right. But yeah, I love all kinds of different types of foods. Um yeah. All right, the sage. I didn't know if I could get a taste. Like I said, I'm kind of all congested and shit. Who knows? Hey, my game finally started up though. Yeah, I'll do another dab here in a second. Took for a minute. Would anything cool happen? Are we gonna get no sound? PGA time. You know what? I don't know if I'm gonna get sound. I wonder if I do a restart. Nope, nope, we got it. Yeah, Noah. Just like playing, just like candy. Try the chicken soft tacos from Chipotle. I gotta, dude. Ooh, that sounds good. You know, last time I went there, I was like, I'd get a burrito. I was thinking getting tacos, getting tacos, getting tacos. But I never get myself to get tacos when I go there. Damn it. Man, you're making me want some Chipotle chicken soft tacos. I got some sushi still in the fridge. I got maybe a whole roll. I got 2 half rolls. Put them together. Yeah, do I even have that? I don't even know if I have that. I think that's what's going to be my lunch.
Good to be back with you from Riviera for our coverage of the Genesis Invitational. Let's get right out to the action.
Hole number 7. Man, I'm hungry. I'm going to pull out that fucking sushi right here and eat it live. Get down.
And look at this shot.
Ooh-wee. I still got it, guys. I haven't played this game in forever.
This putt from 3 feet away.
He's got this one for birdie.
He's got this one.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Yeah, buddy.
Over to number 8.
Pro.
It's a par 4.
We're going this way. Gonna put it right there. Right there.
This one looking pretty good.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Yeah, no, we got Dank plays this game. We can actually do some tournaments in here with this game. We also play Call of Duty too. But yeah, me and Dank play both of these games.
This one's going right there.
Oosh.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. And that counts. That's the 5th.
All right, banging it out. Kicking ass, taking names.
He's got the lead. Teeing off here at the 9th.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss.
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit,
deep
lit,
bunkers
feeling
on the
right,
front right part of this. That is
not.
not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Ooh, that was close.
That's a golf clap right there. Well done.
Firing darts,
This one
baby.
From 4 feet away.
Just throwing darts.
He makes
Smoking
the putt
darts.
and extends his lead.
Everything I hear darts,
We
I always
begin
think
the
the
second
Note
9
boys.
with a par 4.
They always say
Really
darts
hope
and them
they
and
play this one
Steve-O.
aggressively.
Or Steve will do it. I used to, like I said, talk to him back in the day when he was young, when he was early in his drinking bottles of wine and shit.
Let's see, will it hold the fairway?
The ball is on its best behavior.
Oh no, I went
avoiding
over the
fast
green.
cut.
Now this putt for birdie.
Oops. Bad aim, Nick. Bad aim.
The putt goes in and that cushion.
He's got a
is
new
getting
song
wider.
out. Does he?
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
Is it about dab time? About dab o'clock?
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway.
We're doing
Like
speed golf here,
both
trying to get
sides of
some
this fairway
points. I'm
flanked
trying to
by
get this guy
huge
maxed out.
eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway.
Oosh.
Second
Whoa, I
shot,
overshot
once
it.
again,
Damn it.
straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Oh, shit. Okay, we're going for it. Deep and nasty. That's how I like it. That's what she said.
Strong play, going for it.
Oosh. Deep and nasty. Gonna use that line. Hey,
Oh, that's a nice
oosh.
looking
Oh, I
roll.
did it. That was a good putt.
Yes,
Eagle,
the putt
baby.
drops. Beautiful.
That was an eagle.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
Thank you. That's fire.
A long par 4 this hole.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke.
It gets
This
deep
tee
and
shot moves
nasty.
from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green.
What do you mean? I did perfectly.
Really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green.
All right, let's chip it in,
Tree.
everybody.
Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch
Chip it in.
everybody butcher this hole.
Well, this one's going right at the flag.
Oh,
Just 3 feet to the cup.
almost. You know, Noah, I had a hole-in-one on here
What a
live
performance.
one
8
day.
birdies on the card.
One of these days, I'm going to do it again.
He's currently
I've
in
also
first
holed it
place.
out from the fairway.
Always positive
the
coming off
hole-in-one
a
was
birdie.
a lot
Let's see what
cooler.
happens here.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down the
Yeah, I know.
fairway. You find the fairway down there,
Oh,
you're
did
gonna
I hit?
love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Get in the hole. This is a good shot. Watch it. Chip, chip,
Nice
chip.
shot that. That should find the surface.
Oh, I hit the flag
Shot
stick.
there. Putting for birdie.
That was fun. That was close. I knew I was going to be close on that one.
Look at him just surging
That's how
ahead
you
to
do
the
it.
top of the leaderboard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Come on, let's see a par 3. I want to see a
Par
hole
three,
in
hole
one.
number
Here we go.
14.
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip.
All right,
Historically,
get in the
it's not
hole.
the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Damn, that was
Yeah,
close.
I wish I could play like this myself.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
I'm getting my gers
Birdie
in.
putt here. Well hold. Let's move on.
Let's move on. We'll do a dab
That
after
hole,
18. We're going to
our
bang
featured
out 18
player
real
still
quick.
atop the leaderboard.
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit, feel it, feel that. Douche. That's how you do it.
A lot to like about that
377 yards.
one. And about 110
I'm
yards
just driver,
left to the
pitch and
hole.
wedge, driver, pitch and wedge, baby. Watch this. Scoop it in it right in.
What a beautiful leave right
Too much
there.
backspin.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
That deserves a
Heading
golf
your
clap.
green side. What do you see
Damn
in
it.
this putt?
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Oh, I've missed my first birdie.
Not a bad effort right there
Damn
from
it.
long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well, after an approach
right.
shot like that,
How many more
Rich,
holes?
that feels like a wasted opportunity. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. We're on
Oh,
the
16.
tee at
Another par
16.
3. Ready to see it? Let's get it in. Chipperoo right in the hole. Nope.
This is a 9-iron on the way. This looks right at the pin. This one is 5 feet
Man,
away.
I wonder if I'll ever get a
This
hole in
is
one
to
again.
make a deposit in the birdie account.
The putt goes in, and the lead
All right,
continues
2 more holes,
to
guys.
grow. Time now for the par 5, 17th hole.
You know what I do with
At
par
all
5s? I eat them
costs,
for
do not hit
breakfast.
it in that fairway bunker down the
Boom.
right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if
Or what
get
if you go
the
for
distance
it?
on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Nope.
This one from a long ways away.
Holy shit. Uh-oh. Yeah, do it, dude. Yeah, dab for
Way
sure
too
when I'm
much
finished
on
the
that
hole.
one.
I'll be done here in a sec.
Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Man, I suck.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Putting for eagle and walking away with a par. We
All right,
finish on
17.
18 with a par 4.
Oh, this is
Tee
18.
shot
Nice.
up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Putt on the way and looking good early.
And that's how you finish 18
And a nice way to
quickly.
finish with a par on the closing hole. And
All right, give me some
fantastic
points.
round in the books for our featured player, finishing the day on top of the leaderboard.
My
Adam
pleasure, my
Sandler.
friend. Lots of memorable moments out there today. Hopefully tomorrow can produce much of the same.
Just
That will do it
Sandler.
for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports
Ooh,
crew,
I got 500.
I'm
Watch
Andrew
this.
Catalan. Have a great night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a whole bunch of points. Look at that popularity. Boom. All right. Let's upgrade. They got a whole bunch of new shit, huh? Interesting. What can I do with my golf bag? Upgrade. Nothing's allowed. Damn it. Can I upgrade anything? Nope. All right, let's just do my player. We're at 88. Let's get to an 89. All right. Damn it, I can't get 5. Yeah, buddy. That's how you do it. And I bet you got All right, now let's see if I upgraded anything. Oh, I'm at 89 already. Yeah, buddy. 89. Yeah, he's getting souped up. Yeah, but interesting. So I'm getting there. All right, dab time. Let me just double check something. Yeah. All right, dab time. All right, everybody. Load your bowls, George, and turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots, pour your water. Staying high and hydrated. Got to get ready, especially for this when we get some fireballs and Modelo's. Got to make sure I get my hydration in. All right, everybody, get your nails hot. Load your bowls, George, and turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shot. Lose your voice. I feel like I'm slowly losing it. Maybe that cough will help. Got to cough it out. Cough it out and cough it out and cough it out. My kid gets to stay home the whole week. Poor kid. All because he went to that Angels game, I guarantee it. He got like the death disease. And the doctor said it ain't anything bad. They said it's just a bad cough. So, Sudafed for congestion. And then he's got some kids one. All right, everybody. Get your nails hot, load your bowl, short on turbulence, turn on your vaporizers, pour a shot. Get your golfer. Soup him up. I'm trying to get to Tiger Woods level. I think Tiger Woods, I'd have to check, is like a 94. And I'm an 89. So I'm almost getting to his level. So his character, I believe, is at a 94 in the game. I'll have to double check, but something like that. I just want to pass him. I want to get to 99. And then I'm going to start going up in difficulty because I'm playing like one of the easier difficulties right now. That's why I'm shooting so low. When you play the harder difficulties like the lives, I believe do Pro-Am, if you're off a little, you're off a lot. And there's also a lot of wind. So it's a lot harder. So I just want my character to be ready for it. Loaded bowl, short hunch, for bunch, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. Let's do it. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Noah.
Push the sun through, don't let the mood intrude. Up a race, hit it like nude, no, it was here. No worries here. Is the
I'd say what it tastes like, but I can't taste. I don't know. I think I'm fucking having some issues because maybe I'm getting sick. I don't know. Yay. But I know what I am doing. I'm kicking ass at this game and upgrading my character. How many more rounds we got? Watch me speed run through it. I don't care what I shoot. I'll do it with my eyes closed. I also do the button pushing, and I could go back and forth.
Sports and the PGA Tour.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably better at Call of Duty.
We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the
my final round. I'm going to get some points for this one.
Welcome back, Andrew Catalan here.
I know a lot of the guys I play with on here are way better because they play the harder levels, and I don't do it. I'm stuck
player is in the final pairing today.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Ooh, I hit the cart path.
That was nearly in the nasty
Oh
stuff.
my God,
It's on the
408
fairway,
yards.
Sitting pretty.
This
That's what
player
I was
won
going
their
for. I
last
was going
event.
for that
Let's
cart
see if
path.
that momentum
That
carries
was a
on.
crush.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see
That
them
was
win again this week.
hilarious. I was going for the cart path. This is a par 5. I'm coming in with a wedge.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
So far, so good.
Oh my goodness.
What a shot.
I can't believe I
Tap in
missed
left
that.
for birdie. Getting hot early. Nothing like it, Rich.
Damn it.
Ooh,
Wasted
hot start
eagle.
indeed, but a
Let's go
lot
quick,
of
quick,
holes
quick,
to
quick.
go.
Speed golf.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Wow, got absolutely
Pretend the marshal's
all
behind
of
you.
that one.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
Looking at my yardage
I'm
book,
putting a
it
clock
looks
on
like
you.
about 140 yards remain. This is pitching wedge on the
Ooh,
way.
that was pretty close.
7 feet left.
All right, guys.
Man, me and
This
Dank
for
haven't played
2
this in a while. We
birdies
used to
in
play
a
this all
row.
the time.
Oh,
Man, I'm putting like
almost.
shit.
Wow, you hit an
Man.
approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front.
All right, I'm going to take over the golf game. Let's rock and roll. PGIF. Something like that. Boom, shakalaka-laka.
Oh, where'd I go? In the bunker?
Big shot out of the green side
Yeah,
bunker.
that's how I like to play it. Like crap. Boom, shakalaka. Damn it, I'm just zipping through this.
To make birdie. Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
Ooh, I'd say 30
He's gonna
feet
make
here.
it, obviously.
This starts on a really good
Oh,
line.
almost.
Oh, not there. What a putt. And just a tap in left for par.
Damn it, hurry up. I'm gonna get through this.
After that hole, our
I might be doing a
player is in
dab at the
first
turn.
place.
We'll do a dab on the turn.
Now let's go out
Right
to
at
the
9.
par 3 fourth.
Dab at 9.
This is a
Just that's how I do
spectacular
it.
par
I don't know
3.
how I do it. I'll
Ideally,
probably go
players
off.
want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really
Oh man,
close.
if we get a hole in one
If they
here.
challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could
Look,
come up
he's
short
liking
in
it.
that
He's
bunker,
walking
and
on
that
it.
is a massive no-no.
Oh, no.
That's a missed green.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Fucking
We're gonna
shut
see
up.
that one more time.
I don't want to see it one more time. Why would you show me this again? What are you thinking? That is not what I want a replay of. Oh, what are we doing now? What are we doing now? We're watching other people. This is ridiculous.
All right.
Hey,
Up and down
Bubonic.
here to save the par.
Save your par. What do you mean to save your par? I'm fucking chipping for birdie, baby.
Ooh, that almost went down. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Now you say it.
Job done. Let's head to the next.
All right, guys, on the turn.
No movement on the
Once we make
leaderboard
the
after
turn
that
at
hole.
9, we're going to do a
And
dab.
I don't give the rest of the field
I'm going to
much
crush
hope
the ball right
today.
into the
Our
rough.
leader is way out in front in this final round.
Going to be in the deep and nasty. Oh, yeah, Noah. Ooh, I can't wait to get some, bud. Thank you, thank you. I get some fireballs. We're going to have some fun.
Do you have any info down
Shido
there?
said he's just
Hey,
waiting
guys.
on to get in.
We're
So once he
checking
gets
in
it, he'll
with
transfer it
Colin
over. So.
Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday.
I love nice par 3 holes. They teach you a lot. You don't have to play big, long courses. And they're usually cheaper, which is nice. But I also like to crush drives, too, which is fun, too.
That was a beauty. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Private school about the golf course.
For a birdie.
I also notice a lot of golf courses in Ohio. They used to do memberships for a whole year, so you'll pay a fee like $1,200 or $1,500, and you get it for a whole year, unlimited. Out here in Cali, all the golf courses I see are doing like this monthly thing, where it's like, I don't know, it's weird. Monthly. All right, let's get in the hole. I like when you have just one payment and it's over.
Not bad.
I guess you could if you added it all up, but it seems more expensive when they do it monthly. I feel like it's a scam so they could charge more instead of just paying one yearly fee. They're like, you do like 3 months at a time or something.
Oh, wow, that's back-to-back birdies.
Yeah.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
There's a little public one right by me, thankfully. It's like 9.9 miles away, not even a mile, probably.
Here on the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit,
I
and
played
now
good.
the Barranca comes in.
Oh, Darth Blaze, how you doing, buddy?
This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to
Man, we had a good time the other night, dude.
Sure
Noah donated $50, so I'm gonna be swooping some like Modellas and Fireballs once I get that transferred over to the card.
It's better than coming up short.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt.
Probably the next day or two we'll do it. We'll do a sesh. Ooh, look at that. Perfect.
I like the looks of this. And it goes in.
Yeah, I know. I got to get out there. This one, at least up here, also has a driving range, so that's something I just practice at. Practice driving range.
It's a par 4.
My kid wants to golf too, so I might try to take him. He could practice. Driving ranges are great. I used to hit the ball real far, so some driving ranges would tell me I couldn't hit my driver, or woods, but I usually only had a driver, and even my long iron sometimes would affect some courses. It's weird. They'd build these driving ranges with like a house at the back of it, like 250, 280 out or something. Like, why would you do that?
Our featured player.
Yeah, I know. I used to love it. I love golf. I used to play it all the time. I'd play like 36 holes a day back in the day when I was really in it.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway.
Because I was a member at Shelby Oaks, then I was also a member at Meadowbrook in Ohio.
Fairway out to the right-hand side, which is
my dad. I paid for the Shelby Oaks one. My dad paid for the Meadowbrook
is
one.
Directly uphill. Deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long.
Meadowbrook was really nice. He had to spend like, I forget, like how much money a week at the country club. Like $100 a week or something. And so he didn't hardly go there. Me and my brother went all the time because it was just like, I don't know. He just was up whatever. He went there he went on the weekends. Me and my brother went all the time. And we'd get sandwiches there. Since he had to spend so much money, we'd put it on his tab. Because Meadowbrook was like a country club kind of vibe. Like, put it on our tab.
This one is right at it.
Ooh, I almost made that.
What a shot that is. That is tight.
Put it on our tab. I love Meadowbrook too. I played so good there. I was at my peak golf there. And when I was out there, I never shot over. It was a par 72. And I was shooting 74, 73 all the time. I was on fire. My handicap back then was like a 2.7, I believe. But I was even better at Meadowbrook. I remember. I love that fucking course.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it. Lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Oosh. I went for it.
John, how bad is the lie?
Yeah, they are
The lie's
down into this
bad lie.
Should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
From 10 feet
Ooh,
away.
a Blunsky,
This is
says
such
Alex.
a great opportunity for birdie.
Oops,
Henny,
I
what do you
forgot
see
to.
in this putt?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter. Oh, that was such a good
Oh,
stroke.
yeah. Oh, is it past 9?
Still sits atop the leaderboard.
Oh, I got to do a dab.
Welcome to the par 5.
I was zipping through it too much. We're dabbing the sour sage. Dab time. Yes, it is, Noah. 2 hours, 50 minutes, having fun. Getting high. I cannot lie. I'm a dabber. Man, I'm pounding through a lot of water. Every one of these glasses is like 12 ounces. I did a shit ton. I wish I had a beer. Yeah, I know. I got to get to the shop. Noah hooked me up with some money, so I got to go swoop some beer. Going to swoop some Modelo's and some Fireballs. I'm excited. Sheet'll probably shoot it to me probably this evening. You know what else I was thinking, man? We'll see. That'd be crazy. I don't know about that. I'll keep that thought to myself. I'll think about it. I'll keep thinking about it. Fireball. I need to get that sound effect on my thing. Fireball.
Can do.
All right, everybody. Wait.
Let cock magic be done by the professionals.
That was the best episode.
How about some Scotch whiskey? You got any of that around here?
Oh, I need that.
How about some Scotch whiskey? You got any of that around here?
I'm not sure. I'm afraid we need to use math.
I got some extra whole slots. We got to add some more shit.
Ooh wee! Shut up and take my money.
I just realized my wife came home and didn't bring me any butane. She did give me some nose spray though, so God bless her. I love my nose spray. Can't breathe without my nose spray. Oh yeah, opens it right up. It's got to be that phenylephrine. This shit is bomb. If your nose closes up, this shit opens it up like so quickly. Cheers, everybody.
I can't remember. It all looks the same.
This is going to be a low temp. Let's see what this tastes like. So far, I'm tasting leather. I can't taste much. I might be sick. I don't know. Maybe it tasted a little leathery at the beginning. I didn't get a whole lot towards the end, so I don't know if that's a good thing, bad thing, mid-grain thing. Maybe after this round, I might play some Call of Duty. He said duty.
Nicely done.
I need to get some Beavis and Butthead shit on here.
He has his eyes set
Yeah.
on one place and one place
Again, I
only.
think my kid
It's
gave
the
it to
green.
him, but it's okay. I'll survive. It's funny, they wanted to give him some Sudafed, and I already got Sudafed.
Nasty right
So it's like,
kick.
good, I'm already taking the right thing.
Playing this shot from the sand.
You got to get that Sudafed where you go to the counter and you give them your ID to get.
And there it goes from the sand. Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
Look at that.
I just love everything.
Yeah,
The
baby.
setup, the technique, the attack angle, the strike, and the hole out.
Yeah.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
That was awesome.
Time to take a look at what
That ain't a
this
hole in
par
one,
four
but that's
might
a
be
hell
in
of a
order.
shot.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot.
Yeah, I
moves
know.
from
You can't
left
be
to
doing
right,
it in your
but
forklift.
Massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a
Yeah,
green
then you'll be
that's
doing it.
Really not.
Yeah, we
good
could
as
all
it
get
should
on
be for
live.
such a long hole.
Alex, you, me,
And there's a
Noah.
famous tree just
All of us
short
who
and
drink
left
hard.
of this
Mark drinks
green.
pretty good.
Bogey Street.
Dank does
Not
too. I
because
guess we'll
it's
just get
sport,
everybody. We
because
gotta have a good
Humphrey
party night.
Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Oosh.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. So no change.
They keep
on the
showing
leaderboard for this
17
player
plus.
after that hole.
Let's speed
Now
through
on
it.
the
Come on,
tee
guys. What are we on?
after birdie, fired up and ready for more.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed
Quick,
by
quick,
large
quick.
eucalyptus trees both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you
I'm gonna
do it
get some points.
correctly,
I'll be finishing
well, that
this
golf ball
tournament.
could
I'm gonna get
chase
a whole
down
bunch
there
more to upgrade my
miles
guy a little
down
more.
this fairway.
Then I'll
You
move on
find
to
the
like some
fairway
Call of
down there,
Duty. and some
you're
da-
gonna
I'll do a
love the
dab and then
second
do some
shot.
Call of
The
Duty.
difficulty gets when the
He
pin is all
said
the way
duty.
back
He
left
said
in this
duty.
little peninsula.
See,
You
we
miss
got to
a
get
little bit
butthead
left
on it,
there, you're gonna
Beavis.
find the branca, and you're probably gonna
Oops.
find a bogey or worse.
Putting for birdie here. And he holds another one. And he's building
And
quite a
another one.
sizable lead here.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
Another par
All
3.
right, getting into our final stretch.
All right, let's get
Time
it.
to tee off here at the 14th.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes
Oh,
it
he
easy.
did.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Oh, he said 2 hop, not 1.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
One hop this time. One hop.
And that
Oh,
was
yeah.
from the edge of the green. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Beautiful day. Sun is shining. I know, Noah, dude, and they fucking put it up. It's gonna be what, May 25th of 2000. So it ain't even May 25th now. So it's gonna be over a fucking year already. It's like a year and 10, 11 days. That's
It's a great
insanity.
par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right. Just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high
Yeah, May
spot on the left, and it's
26th.
got a
So
low
like a
middle
year
section, the
and
high section on the right-hand side.
12
and
days.
You never have a
That's
flat
insane.
putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's
That's a
either
long
straight
fucking
uphill or
time.
straight downhill. This is the most difficult green.
It
on
goes
the golf
fast
course
though.
by
The
a
older we
long
get, thank
margin.
God. But still.
If you see it differently, you can
Ooh,
hit it down the
almost
right, down
got
17
that
fairway,
in.
but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
All right, chirp, chirp. Let's see if we can put a birdie on the scorecard.
He said chirp, chirp.
He makes the putt and extends his lead.
And
Look at
nice
that car.
feeling
Look at
it
that
must be
Genesis.
to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
I know. I'm going to get it. I
Here's
got to
the
get
par
it hole in
3
one.
16th hole.
Oh, is this a par 3? We're going to Chip it in.
This is a 9-iron on the way.
Nope, too far.
A putt of 14 feet.
Little birdie looking here.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This one is breaking left to right.
That's all she says.
That one needs to hit a house.
This one's breaking left to right.
4 feet left to the hole.
When I used to putt, I used to plumb bob. I'd hold my putter up.
Things are still looking good
And
for
you
our
can see
featured
which
player
way it slants
in first
usually.
place on the leaderboard.
I wouldn't say I was a good putter, but I wasn't a bad putter. I didn't 3-putt all
At
the time.
all costs, do not hit it in that.
Although I
fairway
did play a
bunker
couple
down the
courses
right-hand
that was
side.
like the
Anywhere
stemp
to
meter
the
was
left,
off
even
the
in the rough
chart,
left
and it was
is
like
just
playing on like a
fine. From
fucking
there, your next shot should be laid up out to the
pool
right-hand
table.
side. Third shot straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Uh-oh.
That's a pretty good shot right there. Time now for the third.
Yeah, I used to, my first set of clubs was some Pinnacles and irons, and I had a wooden driver and a wooden 3-wood. I think they had metal ones and, you know, shit, but they were more expensive, and I got mine at, like, my dad got it at, like, a thrift stores. So, you know, you can golf cheap. You don't have to get the most expensive clubs, you know. Ooh.
This putt is from 16 feet away.
I didn't think I have a titanium one for a while. I was actually, I was probably like a 9 handicap possibly when I finally moved over to a titanium driver. I really like my wood one. I like the sound of it. I like the feel of it. I like to have a tiny head. All the big titanium drivers had these giant heads.
See if the player
and so
can manage a
I
par.
eventually got some of the pro drivers. Like I got a Nike 275 cc, so it was a little way smaller head. I always like smaller head drivers. I got a Titleist one now, but it isn't that big.
And after that hole, still in front.
I feel like with the small driver, it's the head smaller, but the sweet spot's bigger. So as long as you make good contact, you're doing good. I also always wanted blades, but
with the lead. Time
I
to
got a
get it
split
done.
bag. My bag's like half cavity bags, half mid bags, and half blades as it goes down. Then I got a shit ton of wedges. Let's hit it.
This tee shot is looking good so far.
All right, we're gonna rock it up.
This
Yeah,
is a
bubonic. Do the
150-yard
dance.
shot.
Chipperoo right in the hole.
This is a 9-iron on the way.
Oh, that was a good
This
shot.
one
Though.
is looking good. 2 putts to win.
If I would have hit it
Wouldn't
just a
be
little
nice
harder.
if this one went down. The putt drops, and we have our champion at the
Oh, that's
Genesis
over.
Invitational.
Yes.
And nothing better than winning at illustrious Riviera Country
Now
Club.
let's see what I get.
alongside
Give me
some of the
something good
great
to eat.
names in golf.
Show me holding that trophy.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
Oh yeah.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane.
Take a
I gotta
picture,
say,
guys.
I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports,
Victory.
we'll see you soon.
Win 10 events. 2 more, I'll get it. Ooh, Titanium. Ooh, Titleist. Yeah, we got the boost. That's why I waited to get my Titleist membership. Titleist sponsor, I mean. Yes. I think. All right, let's see what happened. I only got 300. I got 1 gold coin. That means I could do something with my wood. Sponsor, 2 different. Yeah, I got that. Now let's go check this interview out. Maybe we'll get something cool. All right, we want all bold ones. So they got to have that orange one. We're a bold person. Yeah, we're getting there. We're bold. We got some more followers. This is funny how they do this. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, powerhouse. Yeah, look at me go up in followers. Woo-wee. And what do I get? Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Gaining. All right. Now, let's check our messages. What's this guy want? All right, we'll share some. Oh yeah, gain some followers. That's how we do it. Oh yeah. Oh, we don't want this. We're gonna decline. Because we're bold. We only deal with Titleist and Footjoy. What's this? What's this? What's this? Nah, we're gonna decline. That's how we do it. We're a very picky golfer. Redstone. Declined. All right, got all that taken care of. All right, we got training again. We got a whole bunch of cool shit we can do now. Let's upgrade my guy. All right, let's see what this gold do. Can we use it here? Now I need a putter. So, what the fuck? Am I not using the gold team right? I forget how to use it. You can tell I haven't played this in a while. Oh wow. I guess I'll save it till you're done. Damn it. Oh, maybe it's on the I think I know where it is. Might be on my progression. Yeah, I know. So I know who he is. Let's see if they got any more cool shit. Should be wearing Footjoy since I get sponsored by them. Yeah, now we're cooking. Get some more money from that sponsor. Hats. Can't beat my hat. That's kind of cool. Is that the Dan Brazilian hat? Let's see if we get any cool new gloves. Do I not have a FootJoy? I don't have a FootJoy glove on? Shit, I gotta get a FootJoy or a Titleist. Ooh, a Titleist. Yeah, we're rocking another Titleist. We gotta keep the... Now we gotta get... It's just, you know, we get money for this. This is how we're getting cool shit. All right. Alright, now I want to make sure I get these stupid dots off here. Let's see my bottoms. It's hard to beat it. These are interesting, but I think my outfit's doing pretty good. Wait. Where did I not get all the bottoms? Don't quote me on that. I need more bottoms. Oh, it's in leggings. I can wear leggings. An accessory. Yeah, that's a little overboard, I think. Now we're cooking. I think it's about dab time. Oh. So here's where we can do something here. All right. Now we can. Okay. Getting stronger. All right, let's see what he looks like. Woo-wee. Well, he didn't go up much. Damn it. What does it still say? What can I do here? I don't know what else I could do. My arms. Nope. Is it my wedges? Oh. Is it my driver? Oh, I don't know. I don't know why it's highlighted. Shame. Man, I'm faded after that dab sesh. Oh, I got training. Let's see if we can do this. Distance. So it shows you what you're boosting. 13. Rhythm. Which one should I do? Power. That's if I get a gold. I get up or up. All right, let's try this one. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. I need to get 5 under. Oh, shit. How many holes? 3 holes? 5 under? Fuck. All right, we can do this. All right, settle down. Here we go. Yeah, when I was playing Noah, I was playing with Dank and them, and we all had the same outfit and the same hat. And I kept forgetting who the fuck I was. So I was like, I gotta fix this. All right, let's hop it in. Yeah, I was like, now with this outfit, I always know who I am. I need to make a lot of eagles to get my trophy. I think I got 3 holes, right? So 3 par 5s. Got 2 under already. Another par 5. All right, let's see if we can get it. I want to get my gold trophy, get my power up. Yes, I want to hit it farther, stronger, faster. Everything. Doosh. Thank God. I like tap-in eagles. All right. Come on, is this the last hole? I need a 5 under or better. If I just do 5 under, so I just need a birdie, right? Get it. All right, let's get an eagle just to be safe. Eagle time. Double eagle. Oh, wait, we're still playing? Oh, I made this look too easy, didn't I? Didn't know we have 4 holes. How many holes have we got to play? They all get 18 holes, all par 5s. This is crazy. Well, I'm already 600. I just got to hold it and not fuck up, I guess. Ooh, I almost double eagled that one. That was a good shot. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. Thank you, Noah. Woo! I should get my power up now. Power him up. Yeah, buddy. That's how we do it. Ooh, I can upgrade my guy too. Yes. And then we'll do a dab. I want to check something here on the golf deck. Do I get anything cool? Nope, I need a putter to evolve, but... maybe I can upgrade my wedges a little. Yes. Nice. That's what I want to see. Because I play a lot of wedges. All right. So we got that crank. Let's upgrade your guy one more time. Ooh, we're powerhouse 64.5 now. We almost got our contact. Our correction all the way up. Oh yeah. All right, dab time. We'll get the tournament going. Get a dab in here. Another tournament, playing the dab it up. Ooh, I caught the dabber. What a save. Saved it from having some of my dog's hair in it. Holy shit. Fucking already drank all that water again. Dab time. Cheers, Noah. Let's do it. All right. I need to get some butane yet. And we'll see if my guy hits the ball any further. All right. Get your nails out, loaded bowl, short turn, shrublands. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour your pour shot. Get your dabs ready. We're about to do another dabbers. Some of the Lemonati from Wavy out of the Earl Jr. Metatron rig. I'm running low on butane. I fucking, damn it. Got to get some more butane. All right. Cheers, Noah. Like I said, once I get that money transferred over, I'll go swoop some Modelo's. I'll make sure you're on. You've got to jump on the live with me for sure. We'll get faded. Hopefully next day or so. I don't know when you're free. If anything, I can save it for you. Yeah. We'll figure out whenever you get free. We'll jump on live together. All right. Dab time. Dab time. I got a little water left. Man, I fucking am getting extra hydrated today. Hydration station. Conjunction junction. What's your function? Today we're going to learn about the Congress bill. A bill. Man, got my nose itching. Man, you know what I'm going to do when I get off here, guys? I got the munchies. I'm going to eat my sushi. I'm going to eat it up so good. I love wasabi, too. I put a shit ton of wasabi on it. I go through my wasabis. All right, Loady Bowls, Roy Jones, Roy Bunch. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour beer, pour shots. Get your dabs ready. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Noah. Cannabis. Alex. All right, everybody. Cheers, everybody. Guys, I'm going to get off here. I've been on here for a little bit. I'm going to try to get some more butane And again, I'm going to swing by and swoop up some of that Modelo and Fireballs for the next day or two whenever you're free, Noah. We'll start it out together, see who gets higher and faded, more faded. We'll have some fun. Hey, man, you have a Discord? Yeah, Bubonic, hit me up. Later, guys. Yeah, good session, Noah. Alex, everybody. Yeah, just hit me up on Discord. All right, guys, I'll see you guys soon. I'll try to get on here. I don't know if it's today or tonight or whatever. I'm going to get all prepped up. We'll have a good one. At least I'm faded. Man, I got to hit the bathroom. Bathroom and sushi is calling me, guys.
Oh, yeah, it's calling me. Peace out, everybody. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I want sushi and